Hello, everyone. My name is Katan, and I'm the founder of BossBayBlog.com. And today you are watching the Boss Bay Business Show. Scoop my logo over for everyone watching on vertical. Today you are watching the Boss Bay Business Show, and I'm so excited to have everyone on this evening. Tonight is all about business opportunities and business resources and business services. So if you are an entrepreneur and you are seeking any of those, then stay tuned and join us for the conversation. Now, if you are new to the show, feel free to drop the state that you're based out of or where you're watching from. And then also, if you're an entrepreneur, let everybody know that you're an entrepreneur. Let them know what it is that you provide. Before we actually get into the resources, the services, and the opportunities, I would like to take a moment to shout out all of the wonderful small businesses that I'm representing this evening. And I want to take a moment to share this live in multiple communities so everybody can have an opportunity to join on, ask questions real time. If you still have questions after watching, you can always text 833-705-4352. If you don't have questions after watching, then you're good to go. So the first brand that I want to shout out is actually Carlita Cosmetics. Carlita Cosmetics provides lipstick, lip gloss, and so many other cosmetic items like mascara. And I love her products. I wear them all the time. So you'll see me promoting her very often. The next small business that I would like to shout out is nailsbyfair.com. Nails by Fair provides press-on nails. These are really beautiful press-on nails that are like, they look like salon quality. They're thick, they are durable, and they are stylish. So if you're looking for a press-on nail provider, you want to check out nailsbyfair.com. The next small business that I want to shout out is elitehair.net, another business that is verified and listed in our directory. They're based out of DFW, Texas, and they are responsible for my stylish hairstyle. So these are actually crochet. They're braids. It's a crochet style. So if you are familiar with protective styles and that's what you're looking to wear, then you can check them out. Their website is elitehair.net, and I will have their information popped up soon. And then the last business that I want to shout out, last but never least, is going to be Innovative Treasures. So Innovative Treasures is actually another brand listed in our directory that provides handcrafted jewelry. So this bracelet that I'm wearing is from Innovative Treasures. It's the wraparound bracelet, does not require much to put on, very easy. And it's handmade. So it has pearls and some glass beads on it, has a really beautiful shine to it. And I've worn it for multiple occasions. I've dressed it up, I've dressed it down, but I just like it. So that's what I'm wearing today. Shout out to those wonderful small businesses. I hope that you guys get a chance to check them all out. They are all listed in our shopping directory on bossbayblog.com. But if there's something specific that you're looking for or a specific product that you're searching for that you've seen on any of our lives and you have questions, you could just text us at 833-705-4352. Try to provide as much detail as you can, and then we'll either find that direct item for you and let you know where to go get it, or we're going to get you something similar or close to it. So there you have it. Hey, 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 thanks for joining. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Anyone who's watching, like I said, feel free to drop the state that you're watching from. Let me know what state you are in the house, or what states are in the house. And then also, if you are a small business owner, feel free to drop your business introduction, and I will shout out your business and introduce you to the audience for everyone. And the ones that I really love, I'll pin to the comments while we're going through this show. So normally on the Boss Bay Business Show, we're either interviewing and promoting small business owners, or we are sharing small business resources. Tonight, we will be sharing small business resources. But before we get started, I want to ask everybody a question in the comments. And this is for shoppers, entrepreneurs, stay-at-home people, 9-to-5 people. My question that I want to ask you is, how do you create a work-life balance? A healthy work-life balance? What are boundaries that you put in place to ensure that you have a healthy work-life balance? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what we have to say. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I feel that sometimes we don't focus on being our biggest advocate when it comes to self-care and self-preservation. Therefore, we end up running ourselves down into the ground for jobs, for relationships, and for people who really will not be able to appreciate us when we're always accessible, available, and bending for them. I think that appreciation comes from giving people space and allowing them to really see the beauty in what it is that you provide or that you offer. So my question to everyone is, how do you create a healthy work-life balance, or what are boundaries that you have put in place to ensure that you have a healthy work-life balance? That's the question that we're going to start with. And everybody feel free to drop in the comments. Hello, hello, California. So feel free to drop in the comments your answer to that question. And I'm going to take a moment to shout out our sponsors as well as to share this live on multiple platforms so that anyone who wants to be a part of the conversation can join us. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining, Sierra. I appreciate you. I don't know if you got a chance to join when I asked the question of the day, Sierra, but if you want to participate, you're more than welcome. The question of the day that I'm asking is, how do you create a healthy work-life balance, or what are boundaries that you have put in place in your life to ensure that you're supporting a healthy work-life balance? And this can be as an entrepreneur, this can be as someone who works a 9 to 5. Either or is fine, but just let us know. And while you're doing that, let me go ahead and start off with our first sponsor of the evening. First sponsor that we are going to be shouting out is going to be Bling with Shell, since they happen to be the first person that I saw on this live. So Shelly, Bling with Shell, she has 3 businesses listed in our directory, which is Avon with Shelly, Bling with Shell, and Shelly's Tupperware page. And Shelly, I did not get a chance to show off the items, so I'm going to show off some of the items that I have not already started packaging or dispersing to everyone that's on this live so that they can check it out. So y'all just give me 1 second and I will be right back. Hold on. And while we wait, I'm going to give everybody my website so you can head on over there. If you have questions or are considering becoming a client, you should know that we are currently accepting clients here at Boss Babe Blog. This is perfect for entrepreneurs that are trying to increase website traffic, trying to increase results in their business, and trying to elevate their overall performance. If you are someone that is serious about growth, you're looking for resources, you're looking for insight, as well as feedback, consulting, and a white glove marketing experience, then you want to head to bossbabeblog.com and you want to go to the page that says join our directory, and then you want to fill out an application. By doing so, within 1 to 8 business days, unless we have an influx of applications, it will be 1 to 14 business days, but normally it'll be 1 to 8 business days. You will receive a notification if you've been approved to be a member, and from there you can decide if you would like to sign up. So there you have it. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet, Sierra. Okay. All right, I'm going to give everybody just a moment to take that in. Screenshot if you need to. And join us at Boss Babe Blog if you are ready for some growth, some elevation, and if you're ready to pull that catalyst out of you. And what I simply mean by that is that we are all catalysts to our lives and to our businesses. And at the end of the day, sometimes you need to be around people who encourage that catalyst to come out. I think not sometimes, all times, in every area of your life. And here at Boss Babe Blog, we're going to help you. We're going to empower you, not just do it for you, but teach you how to do it yourself and give you resources so that you be able to continue and maintain that growth. All right. Great feedback, Shelly. I'll pull that up in just 1 second. Everyone, give me a moment. Let me go ahead and start off with our first sponsor. Just made a mess. Give me a second. So our first sponsor is, like I said, Bling with Shell. I'm going to bring them on the page. All I need you to do is screenshot this. So Bling with Shell is a nationwide jewelry provider. The website is paparazziaccessories.com/Bling with Shell, and the QR code is available. Shelly is a paparazzi consultant, but she also does wonderful when it comes to styling. So if you need someone to style you for special occasions, Bling with Shell is the place that you want to be. So thank you again, Bling with Shell, for sponsoring our show. We truly appreciate you. And anyone else that would like to be a sponsor so you can have your brand shouted out as well, all you need to do is head over to bossbabeblog.com. Originally, the sponsor opportunities were $30 and they were $40. We now have our next batch. So if you donate $50 to bossbabeblog.com, you can become a sponsor. All right. Noted. Got you. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. And I'm going to tell you all about what we plan to do for this upcoming Soft Girl Sunday too, Shelly. All right. So moving to our next sponsor, EliteHair.net. This is also the brand that is responsible for my hairstyle today. So if you like my hairstyle, you can go to EliteHair.net and check them out. They're a DFW, Texas hair braider. Thank you for sponsoring our show. Make sure you screenshot their information just in case you know someone that's listed in or that is in DFW area or will be in and probably will need these services. Excuse me. Thirsty. All right. Next sponsor, Charlie Shops. Charlie Shops is another wonderful business listed in our directory, and they provide deals and custom gift baskets for holidays, birthdays, parties, couples, and all you need to do is text 757-842-0556 to order. I'm going to leave that up there. You can screenshot, and after you have screenshotted, you can just wait for the next sponsor. We've got tons of sponsors. Charlie Shops and Bling with Shell both are verified business owners in our directory. Just so you know. And thank you guys for the support, the reactions, the love. I appreciate you. Anyone that's watching, if you love small businesses or you want to learn more about how we can help your business, go ahead and share this live. Share it with someone that might find it valuable. We would love to be of support. All right. Our next sponsor is going to be travelwithmj.net. So they do the heavy lifting so that you can travel light. Travelwithmj.net is founded by Miriam Jackson. She also happens to have multiple business listed in our directory. I'm going to leave that up there. The website is at the top. You can check them out. Oh, thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the support. And thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. We are now past 250 subscribers. We're sitting at 284 subscribers now, which is awesome. And as you all know, once we reach 500 subscribers, we are giving away one page website for free. And if you win the subscription and you already have a website, we will give away one business card design, and we will actually print some for you too. But we got to reach 500 subscriptions. All right, let's see. Okay. Yes, Travel with MJ is awesome. Thanks for your feedback, Shelly. And I love your comment. We're going to have to come back to that too once I take this off the screen. Don't forget, guys, if you're a small business owner, drop your information in the comments. You never know who might be looking for you. Don't be shy. Entrepreneurship and shyness do not go hand in hand, contrary to popular belief. Get out there. All right, next brand is MJ's Tees and CustomDesigns.com. Phone number 229-234-2741. Head on over if you want some custom tees. This is another awesome sponsor of our show, of the Boss Babe Business Show. Don't forget to screenshot, guys. I'm getting ready to move to the next business. All right. The next business that I'm shouting out. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show off their special code. If you shop with MJ's Tees and Custom Designs and you use code MJ, you can take 20% off your order. So just in case y'all didn't already know, check that out. Check them out. Shelly said, my custom tee and swag person. She's there for each business, for every business. Same here. I love MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. Okay, next business that we are going to be shouting out is going to be, let's pull it up. Let's move to another directory, remember. JC Fashion Finds Boutique. So JC Fashion Finds Boutique is a awesome business listed in our directory. Here's another one. They have a program called the JC Change Program where you can donate $5 for free work clothes for women in need. So there's a voucher program. This is a voucher program. And what it is they receive donations, and once they reach a certain amount of donations, they ship out work clothes to women in need who don't have the income at the moment to be able to purchase professional work clothes that look nice, or to entrepreneurs in need that are trying to elevate their presentation but don't have that budget to do so just yet. Or have been working extremely hard with no notice and no flowers, and she wants to, reward them with something from this program. So that is what the JC Change program is about. And if you would like to donate and be a part of that, just go visit their website. Let us know in the comments. Let me see if I can get you a phone number, because this is actually one of their original flyers. But they are listed in my directory, so you could go there. But I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to get y'all that phone number right now. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Phone number is, hold on, 833-239-6843. You can text that number if you would like to donate. And the cool thing about this, like I said, is that this is a small business donating and helping other entrepreneurs as well as other working women that are trying to elevate their presentation and maybe just don't have that funding yet to spend on, outfits or apparel and looking presentable. So that's what the program is about. And another cool thing about this program is that if you decide to donate $5 to the program, you automatically can be featured inside of her shopping community. She has a style community where you can go and post your products if you are a boutique. If you're not a boutique, but you have products or services that align with women's confidence, then they'll be reviewed and you could possibly have yours in there as well. But if you happen to be in the fashion industry, you can donate $5 to the JC Change program and then gain access to her Style Insiders group. Her community has, I think, around like 30 members, but it's still growing and it's continuing to grow. So you will be able to post in there for 1 year. So even as it's growing, you can still post in there for 12 months just to say thank you for donating to this program. So that's a cool deal. She's not just offering, to help other people. She's offering to support the people that are deciding to take their time to donate. And I think that's awesome. All right. Next sponsor that we are shouting out is also another member of our directory that will be listed all the way until 2027 or 2028, and that is Jenkins Pro Tax Software. So the phone number is listed as 615-796-6050. And Jenkins Pro Tax Software is really for tax professionals or people that have tax experience and have a EFIN number. Your EFIN number is what you're going to receive when you have been basically like certified or credible to be able to do taxes for yourself or for other individuals. So if you are a tax provider, a tax service provider, this may be beneficial to you. And the tax software is easy to use, it's reliable and flexible, and that's why Ebony, who's the founder of this business, wanted to promote this service. So shout out to them. Thank you so much for sponsoring our show. And I'll keep this up here just in case anybody wants to screenshot this. All right. The next business that we are going to be shouting out. Oh, and Jenkins Pro Tax Software, if I didn't already say, is listed in our directory. They're a verified member. Now, the remaining businesses that I'm going to be shouting out are not listed in our directory. However, they did find us on social media and decided to donate and sponsor this show. So I want to shout them out and say thank you so much because I'm glad that they found us. All right. So the next one is Hand to Hand Retail and More, based out of Fort Worth, Texas. The address is 6062 Meadowbrook Drive, Suite D. Fast delivery, unbeatable, affordable prices on furniture and appliances. Thank you so much, Hand to Hand Retail and More, for sponsoring our show. We truly appreciate you. All right, y'all, we're getting ready to move to the next one, but just give it a second before we do. Okay. The next sponsor that I want to shout out is the Premier Group, Business Consulting and Financial Strategy. Thank you so much. You can call 205-790-5759. The services are business startup consulting, personal credit repair, business credit and funding strategy, financial strategy and structuring, operations and compliance consulting, strategic mentorship, bookkeeping services, and wealth protection. Check them out. Thank you so much, the Premier Group, for sponsoring our show. We truly appreciate your support. And anyone who's watching, screenshot this so that you can go check them out and inquire more. All right. I hope everybody got a chance to screenshot that. Let's move on. Last but never least, we have our next sponsor, Heartstrings Collective, creating a safe space for artists, one resource at a time. Their mission is to provide artists with access to mentorship, education, professional development, and community connections that can help them build sustainable creative careers. The website is there, the email is there as well. Screenshot them, and I'll let it stay up for just a little while longer. And then we're going to get ready to shout out some more small businesses that have to do with Soft Girl Sunday. And then I'm going to give out some opportunities that are available to nationwide entrepreneurs, also to entrepreneurs that are strictly based in DFW, Texas. We're going to be sharing those as well. All right. Thank you so much. And shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors. Let's get ready to have a great conversation about some opportunities that are available. We're going to start off with the signature opportunity of the month for July and August. Now, obviously, July is over, and that's okay. However, we do have an August signature opportunity of the month that I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to learn about. So if you just give me one moment, I'm going to reshare this information so that everybody can take advantage of everything that I'm about to be sharing this evening. And then we will move into these opportunities. Don't forget to let us know if you are a small business owner, a small business shopper, or both. Drop it in the comments so that we can learn about you, learn what you do, who you service, how you create solutions. We would love to hear it. Like I said earlier, entrepreneurship and shyness do not go hand in hand. So make sure you get out there. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and share this live one more time, and then we will go ahead and get started. Oh, and I'm sorry, we did have some introductions. If you introduce yourself in the comments and let us know what state you're based out of, what services you provide, I will announce them, and I'll pin it to the top. So first introduction we had came from Shelly. Shout out to Shelly in California. She has 3 businesses in the directory: Avon with Shelly, Bling with Shell, and Shelly's Tupperware. And we're going to show off products from all 3 of them this evening. So yay! Let's get started. And then let's see. Also, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Shelly. Look, I can only do half a heart because I got one device right now. So one device in my hand. So let me see. I wanted to share this. Oh, and then I wanted to find that comment, but I couldn't find it. So the question that I asked, the question was, how do you create healthy work-life balance? And what boundaries have you put in place to ensure that you are protecting your mental health while you're on this journey to building your business, or while you're working a 9 to 5, or even while you're a stay-at-home mom or dad? What boundaries have you put in place to ensure that there's a work-life balance? That's the question that I asked. And Shelly provided an answer. Shelly, based out of California. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. It did. And it arrived perfectly. So I've already got a few people that will be shouting out, making some videos and posts. Some of them have already started, but We will also have way more once we do the Soft Girl Sunday event as well. So give me 1 second. Sharing to Facebook. Just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to check out these business opportunities. And happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you for joining. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. There we go. Okay. All right. So Shelly's response was, I have learned that I can't please everyone. I try to be available as much as I can to my customers, but I always put my family and myself first. Have to. Absolutely. And I mean, for Shelly, I definitely agree with you on that. You do help and support a lot of people, and that has kind of been, your lifestyle, what you've been doing all of your life. So for people who are constantly in a place where other people are relying on them, you have to put yourself first. It's like everybody should put themselves first. But when you have other people that are benefiting from you being yourself or from you supporting and stuff, you have to remember that you still have to put yourself first, because if you don't, you won't be able to deliver that to someone else. And oftentimes people will I won't say avoid, but I'll say sometimes they deflect or they try to be that martyr. But what they fail to realize is that, and I hope I'm using martyr in the right terminology, but maybe I'll just say they try to be that sacrifice. But what they fail to realize is that by sacrificing your mental and physical health, you lose the ability to be able to provide and support the people that you were trying to sacrifice for to begin with. And in many cases, if they are used to always coming to you and they aren't used to doing things on their own, or you have enabled a behavior where they're always expecting it from you, they will be lost without you. So it's not beneficial. It's actually enabling, and it can become very unhealthy and very toxic in different relationships. And I've seen this personally, and I've seen it happen to people from afar. So that is a really good point at the end. Anybody else want to share? Feel free to share in the comments. What is one way that you create a healthy work-life balance? And if you don't have that, you can also share what is one boundary that you've put in place to protect your mental health while you're working, while you're servicing, while you're being of service to others. Okay, let's move into these products. I'm very excited about this. Hold on. Let me scoot back. Because I got quite a bit to show off this evening. So we got 2 boxes, not one, because all of the items that I have to show off, and this isn't even all of the items. I still have another box with items, guys, just to give y'all a heads up. So I think I'm going to start off with, like I said, I think, because I don't know which one I should start off with. Let's start off with Avon. So Avon with Shelly. If you need an Avon lady, then I highly recommend. Yes, absolutely. She said, I got this. I got set down and had to take care of me. Yes, definitely had to take care of you. And for those of you who don't know, we were talking about this in our previous podcast, but Shelly is one of our directory members that is a sponsor, but she also had undergone multiple surgeries. So perfect example of how you have to take care of yourself and put yourself first, especially when you're going through those stages, because if you don't, how you recover can very much be reflected in what you choose to prioritize. So if it's not yourself, you won't see that recovery that you might be wanting or looking for in many cases. So I'm glad that you sat down and took care of yourself, Shelly. And I also just wanted to say again, a huge thank you to you, to your businesses, for even taking the time to think of us. I was just talking about this when I was at a studio tour with Esma, founder of Hijama Cupping Services. She is a new member of our directory based in Richardson, Texas. And I was at her studio. I also visited Rose Spa, which is in the same studio area. And we were just talking about the importance of taking care of yourself, and also our mission and how supportive our directory members are. And I was talking about you because what I do now, I don't know if I told you this already, I can't remember. But what I do is I have cards and I have flyers sometimes. So what I'll do is I'll take flyers or cards and I will have these cute little gift bags with self-care items like eye care and then maybe like a product from one of our donors or sponsors from our events. And I put their business card inside of it, or I have a flyer that has a link that takes them to their website. And every time I go to meet people for in-person networking events or just for marketing services or podcast interviews, I bring them a little self-care bag. And I love doing it because it's just like a nice way to show them that I've been considering them. And of course, we'll do more as our business grows, but it's what I can do now. So I appreciate the smiles on their faces. And I went to Rose Spa and I gave one of the, it's actually a beautiful floral hair clip. And I actually gifted Giovanna that. She's the owner of Rose Spa, and she came to our previous Soft Girl Sunday. And the reason why was because I thought she would like it because she loves floral and like feminine stuff. She loves flowers. So she loved it. And I was like, oh, I hope she likes this because there's so many things to choose from over here. I mean, Shelly really, she really hooked me up. She got me set. So I couldn't decide on what I should gift, and I thought that was perfect. And when I told her about it and she looked at it, she was like, oh, this is perfect. So she loved it. And then Esma, she loved her earrings, but she also told me that she loves tribal like earrings and jewelry. And I was like, noted, because Shelly has tons of stuff like that. And then she's great when it comes to personal styling. So if you ever need to hire a personal stylist, she will take care of you. So Bling with Shell, 310-970-2568. Let me say that one more time. 310-970-2568. You can find her on Facebook. Her Facebook handle is She Is Bling. Her Instagram handle is Bling with Shell. And her QR code is here if you just want her information. There you have it. Look at those fancy nails from Nails by Fair. So this is her card. And I'm so happy that, she took the time to think of us. But I was telling Esma that earlier because when you're going through health concerns and, health transitioning or family transitioning and things like that, there's a lot on your mind. And it's very easy to be overwhelmed with the thought process of like, I'm just trying to get through this day by day. I'm just taking it day by day. So for a lot of people, the last thing they're thinking about is anybody else. They're focused on trying to get better and, rehabilitating themselves, which is totally understandable and 100% required. So the fact that you even took the time to even think about sending some products to us for our events, and you even thought about Boss Babe Blog during that time, Shelly, I really appreciate you for that. And, it wasn't expected because, I really want you to focus on taking care of yourself and your health at all times. But I do appreciate the fact that you thought about me, and it makes me feel extremely special that I would even be in your head during that time. So, I don't get all emotional again because I'll get all teary-eyed like I've been. But this has been such a beautiful journey, Soft Girl Sunday. And honestly, I'm just really excited to see all of the ways we have been able to create an impact. So everyone that has donated, that has shared, that has sponsored, that has helped, that has volunteered, that has collaborated, you really have been a part of impacting somebody else's life. And the thing about impacts is that sometimes you don't realize how big of an impact you made until way later on, because people don't always instantly tell you the impact that you've created for them. And I've even experienced that myself, where I've been doing things, not realizing that certain people were watching or that certain people were sitting, just taking in what I was doing. And only for them to come back later, like months or years later, to tell me how I've impacted them. It's a very moving and touching thing. And some people will not always tell you because they're used to doing everything themselves and they're used to always taking the weight off somebody else's shoulders. So when someone else does it for them, it is a surprise, and they still have to process it, especially if you're just used to doing for everybody else. Sometimes you have to process when people actually think of you and consider you on the levels that you consider other people. And I'm definitely one of those people where I'm like, okay, this is different. This is nice. So I know that. And because I know that, I don't expect that people are always going to initially tell me how they've been impacted or how they felt about an experience. But I know that there's been an impact because I can see it on their faces. And sometimes people do directly tell me. So after some of these events, I have people who will sit and just chat with me and tell me how much they appreciated the space, tell me how they thought about not even getting out or going anywhere, and they're so glad that they got out of bed and came out. Tell me that, it's nice to be in a space where they don't feel like something specific is needed of them. Um, Tell me that they've been thinking about starting something, or they were thinking about giving up on something, and being in this space provided them with an extra level of support or inspiration. Um, there's so many different things that I've heard from people, but then I've also seen the looks on people's faces after they've left the events. And I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. Like, I've seen people smiling and laughing who came in very guarded and unsure. I've seen people crying who came in smiling and looked like they were just, having the perfect life or the perfect day. And in all reality, they're going through really deep and challenging things in their personal life. So coming into a space where you can have fun, you can do certain things, but you are not required to put on any kind of facade or show or tap dance. You're not required to do that. You can just be yourself. That is what this space is about. And it has definitely impacted many women in a positive light. And we have brought over 300 people to the doors of Sugaring LA in Plano, Texas. And they're a member of our directory for the entire year of 2026. So you'll see us again there in September for Soft Girl Sunday. And it's just been a really beautiful journey. So everybody that has supported you, you're not just supporting me. You're not just supporting Boss Babe Blog. You're supporting every single level of impact that we are able to create or have on people that walk through those doors at our events. So I really appreciate you for that. And thank you for being a part of the reason why people smile. All right. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and start showing off these products that I'm going to be giving away at Soft Girl Sunday. So we are going to have a section or a table dedicated to Bling with Shell / Avon with Shelly / Shelly's Tupperware. And this section is where you can pay with a picture. And what that means is you can attend, you must register in order for you to take advantage of a lot of these opportunities. Just putting that out there. If you don't register, if there's pay with a picture left over, you can still pay with a picture to support Bling with Shell. But there's going to be a lot of benefits that you want to make sure you register for so that you can take advantage and you can earn a chance to win the raffles. So this pay with a picture section is where all you have to do is take a picture of the items or the products that you're purchasing or that you're purchasing with your picture. And you can post it on your Instagram and collaborate with Bling with Shell on Instagram. So that's all you got to do. And you can also post it on Facebook and collaborate with Bling with Shell in our networking community. That's also great too. So with that being said, here are some of the items that you will have. Now we have some complimentary samples. So this is the Rice Water Damage Care Shampoo. We have Rice Water Damage Care Treatment. Let's see, is that like a conditioner? So let's talk about it. For anyone struggling with dry, damaged hair, anyone who pursues nature-inspired daily solutions, what it does: damage care, hydration, and nourishment. How it works: gently cleanses damaged hair while soothing strands, helps moisturize and nourish dry and damaged hair. 91% naturally derived ingredients. There you have it. Rich, creamy hair treatment, and then you have a non-stripping cleaner or cleanser. So there you have it. And that is coming from Avon with Shelly. Thank you. Oh, that's good. She said doing for others helps my rehab. I've heard that. People say that. It does help. When you're going through something or experiencing something or trying to get better, nothing feels better than being able to support and make somebody smile. I feel that way too. Okay, so the next item that we are going to be gifting away are going to be some samples coming from Avon. The first one is Far Away. So these samples are Far Away. The next one is Avon Mesmerize. I don't want to open them yet because I don't want to lose them, and I have a plan for how we're going to merchandise them. So I got to keep them all in one, but you guys can see the colors, so you'll know which one is which when we arrive. And I might go live and just tell everybody or describe the scents if we get some downtime. You guys know I'll be live, but the downtime is what we'll use to determine. All right, the next thing that we have is going to be Skin So Soft Bath Oil. To use, apply directly onto dry or damp skin during or after a shower to lock in moisture. So this is actually jojoba oil infused bath oil, which locks in moisture and leaves skin feeling silky smooth. So my mother used to put this on me when I was younger. The skin's so soft, and she said that it helped with keeping mosquitoes away. So this, and I don't know if she combined other things, but this was what she used, and it kept the mosquitoes away. So I mean, that's not what it says it's for, but there's a lot of products that she used on me when I was younger or that I had growing up, and the Skin So Soft is one of them from Avon. So you can shop with our Avon lady and check her out. So that's one of the items. Now, another item that we have is going to be these 10 lipstick samples. So we have satin lipstick sample pack, and it is glimmer. So there are different colors on here. We have like a peach, we have a pink, we have a purple. I'm just going to show that off so everybody can see it. And if you know someone that likes this, share this live. All of these items that I'm showcasing are going to be at our local event. Our local Soft Girl Sunday event. And quick question, Shelly, if someone wanted to purchase are they able to purchase multiple samples like this from you at once, or are these something that are not available for resale? Just let me know. I'm just kind of considering some things for upcoming events. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Oh, we can get a little closer. Y'all can see those colors. See that? Can order more. Okay. Noted. I'm working on a self-care event, a wellness event, which, by the way, if you're a directory member and you're local and you want to be a part of this and collaborate with me on this event, then you can meet me in August, I believe 22nd, or this upcoming August 15th to come and network and discuss that. We will have our first directory member study hall, which will be happening on that weekend. There will be one for directory members in person, and there will be one for directory members that are nationwide. Okay, thank you, Shelly. I'm going to reach out to you about that as this event gets closer, because I just feel like this actually might be the perfect kind of sample for one of these things that we're trying to plan behind the scenes. So let me get the head count, and then also I'll most likely get some items like your lip gloss from off of Avon as well. All right. So now we have that. Let's move to the other items. Did everybody get those colors? It's quite a few. I'm just going to show them off a little more. Okay. All right, y'all, here we go. On to the next. So that was all products from Avon with Shelly. Let's now move to some products from Shelly's Tupperware. So I was kind of really contemplating. Shelly made it really hard for me because she sent so many good items on how I was going to disperse this and what we were going to do. So it's kind of like a kid in a playground, but we figured something out. So these are 3 of the 5. Just want to show off the colors that we have. So these are eco bottles, and these eco bottles come with a matching, hold on, a matching lunch boxes. And it was so hard because I was like, should I just do one big prize and everybody takes them home? Should I do one? Should I do pay with a picture? But no, we're not doing that. So I'm doing 2 pay with the pictures, and I'm doing 3 gifts. And these gifts, as you can see, let me do it long ways for the vertical viewers. These gifts come with a matching eco bottle. So the gift, this alone is already a gift, but you get an eco bottle that goes with it, and it's a different color. And they're huge. And that was another reason why I was like, no, we got to do this separate. Because Shelly, I thought about doing like this entire set for one person. This is huge. This is huge. This is a lot of space. I was like, oh, we gotta bless at least 3 people with this. At least 3 people, and then we gotta pay with a picture for 2 of them. So the other 2 you will see on Instagram and Facebook post. And then 3 of them, They will be gifted. This is a raffle. So if you would like a chance to win one of these, you can meet us in Texas. Look at this beautiful, bright, kind of like coral color. This is the first color that's going to be raffled off. Check that out. And it is a lunch box or like a lunch thing with an eco bottle. This eco bottle is huge. I don't know if you can tell like how large it is because of how I'm holding it, but I can give you an example. I have a mason jar in my hand. Look at the mason jar compared to the eco bottle. It's almost twice the size. I think it is twice the length. It's 2 mason jars. So that is how big this is. A mason jar, this carries quite a bit. I don't know how many ounces this is. I think it's like 16 if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Maybe it's 8 ounces, but this one is probably 16 ounces. It's huge. So I just wanted to show that off. And this eco bottle is great because you are able to have purified water or whatever water that you drink and put it in the eco bottle and carry that around throughout the day. And just refill your water bottle and not have to use so much plastic. So that's another thing. All right. So now that I showed off the first one, this is the first set. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. The color is really pretty. It's like a bright kind of orange kind of color. I like this one. What is your favorite color? Let me know in the comments. Shelly, let me know what your favorite color is, or tell me what your top selling color is. All right. So yellow. Here's the next one. Guys, don't forget, if you are a business owner, in the comments to drop your business. Let us know what you do. Introduce yourself in the comments, and I will pin your introduction to the top and introduce you to everybody. So this is the next one, eco bottle. So this is a beautiful bright yellow. I love this color. It's so much fun. Ease on down the road. That's the first thing I thought of. So your favorite color is pink. Okay, Shelly's favorite color is pink, y'all. Let me show you what she is talking about. Again, meet us in Plano, Texas. If you would like a chance to win one of these, all you have to do is register to our event. The event is $0 to register. And you can be interviewed when you come out there. It's a 2-in-1. So if you're an entrepreneur wanting to be interviewed, you can do that. This is the pink one, and it is so cute. Yes, this is a really pretty color, Shelly. So it's like a pretty soft baby pink. I like that. And again, it comes with the top. It comes with the inside where you can put your snacks and stuff. And you just need to go register to Soft Girl Sunday, Walk on the Wild Side. Also, about Soft Girl Sunday, we only have 29 more interview seats left. I told everyone that I was going to interview up to 50 individuals that are coming out, unless they are a sponsor for the event. So out of the few sponsors that we had that decided to support this event, like Shelly, Avon with Shelly, Bling with Shell, Shelly's Tupperware, you have the opportunity to be interviewed live during this event. So if you want to show off your products, you can. We will have some of them in front of us, but you can interview live. And if you have a representative that you would like to interview live for you and represent your brand, that is also possible if you are a sponsor. Because our sponsors are not all based in Texas. Some of our sponsors are in California, Georgia, Wisconsin, so many different areas. So I want to give them that flexibility since they did sponsor, and they're a part of the reason why this event is going to have these extra, bells on them, bells and whistles on them. So I just want to put that out there for the sponsors to keep in mind. If you are not a sponsor, but you would like to be interviewed on this platform, you can meet us in Plano, Texas on September 6th at 1 p.m. Central Time. You can come a little earlier, like around 12:30, if you would like a chance to be interviewed early, if you're the person who's supposed to be interviewed before you is not available and ready at that moment. But there are only 29 seats left. I said I was doing up to 50 entrepreneurs. So if you would like to be a part of that, you need to go ahead and text 833-705-4352. Text your website information. Please be specific and let us know what your business is and what your website is. And then from there, we will go from there. All right. These, let's see, a big tea tumbler. Oh, those tumblers are amazing. Shelly, my mama took my tumbler. It's mine, but it's not mine. That's the best way I can describe that. I guess it's payback for all of the things that I've taken from her closet over the years. But yeah, I just don't, I don't understand. Going places and then seeing folks using your tumbler, just drinking it in front of you, don't even care, just sipping on it like it's theirs. And I'm like, when did you even get that, you know? So yeah, I will be purchasing another one because yeah. And I might even get it in the blue color so that I can wean her off of mine. But yeah, it's like Bling with Shell all over again, y'all. My family loves Bling with Shell, and apparently they love Shelly's Tupperware page too. You learn new things every day. So I believe this is a men's necklace. This is really nice. We have a men's model for you, Shelly. We're going to get Barry to take some pictures in one of the necklaces or bracelets. And then also, if there are some men that will be attending Soft Girl Sunday, which you can, if you want to be interviewed for your business, then you can actually pay with a picture as well. And if you're not a man, but you have a man that you want to get this for, or you just love it for yourself, you can pay with a picture as well. Again, how the pay with the picture works is you take a picture of the item, with the item, or of the item, or with me and you in the item. Any of those three options works. And then you're going to post it on Shelly's Instagram page. You're going to collaborate with her, invite her to collaborate with you. You can do a picture or you can do a video. But if you do a video, you have to do royalty-free music. And if that sounds like a lot because you're not as tech savvy or you don't use Instagram a lot, then just do the picture with me. And if you still have questions, don't worry. Number one, we're going to have instructions there at the event. But number two, we're going to have someone there who can assist you with that if you have questions or you need help. Because we want to make sure that we support and, just give some love to Shelly to say thank you for the sponsoring. So this is beautiful. And this color blue is really pretty and it matches my nails. So that's one item. And give me a moment, guys, because I want to make sure I keep these real nice and organized because they are going to be going on a, what's that thing called? These items will be going on a mannequin, a jewelry mannequin, so I don't want to have anything tangled. I want it to be easy to apply. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Guys, I was just on Nicole's show this evening, and I was talking about, what was I talking about? Believe them. So I got a shout out. Isn't it nice? That was a men's necklace. This is going to be at Soft Girl Sunday. I don't think I told you, Nicole, but we have an entire section dedicated to Bling with Shell, Shelly's Tupperware page, and Avon with Shelly. And you can pay with a picture. So all you got to do is take a picture with it, wearing it, or holding it next to me. And then collaborate with her on Instagram, and you get a free item. And, we're going to do that. We're going to try to make sure everybody can get at least one free item when they walk in, but they're going to probably run out fast. So you just got to take a picture, pay with a picture. We might do maybe, give everybody 10 minutes before they come back to do another one. So that way we can give other guests an opportunity. However, at the same time, we want to make sure that every single piece of jewelry gets a picture and a person before we leave out that building. So that's the goal. And let me show this off. And then I did want to shout out. Yes. Look, we're going to have Nicole, the whole family and friends. Oh, tell Tiana to come out. She is welcome to come out if she wants to come out and pay with a picture too. Get her some cute jewelry and treat herself. I would love to see her. And but yes, I wanted to shout out Nicole because I went live on her show today, and my message actually came originally from Tiffany, and it also came from a dream, but it originally came from Tiffany shouting her out on one of our shows. This is September, Soft Girl Sunday. Sorry, if I said August, I meant September 6th. That's the one. And I got a lot going on, and I'm going to read off everything that's happening for that one in a moment. But I wanted to shout out Nicole, AL Publishing and Consulting, aka NicoleSmith.com, because I was interviewing Tiffany on one of our shows, and we were just talking about relationships and how people in toxic relationships or toxic friendships or just people who mistreat you intentionally or sometimes don't do it intentionally, but they are, how you have to believe them. When someone shows you who you are, believe them. That's what we were talking about, but in different words. And Nicole came in the comments and said the exact thing. And Tiffany really loved that, and it resonated with her. And she even told me that one-on-one. So I just created a podcast today that said, believe them and trust them. And, or I interviewed on Nicole's show, the Motivational Talks, Dialogues, and Show. And that's what I said, believe them and trust them. It is a very short interview. Normally she lets you interview for up to 10 minutes. Mine was maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So it's not that long if you're someone that, doesn't like to sit for too long, but it's still very impactful. And it just aligns with life. Like, you're going to go through things in life. Sometimes people are not going to be as supportive, as loving, as forthcoming, or have good intentions for you. And you have to learn to just accept it and move forward, and don't internalize it, number one. And number two, you have to look at it from a healthy perspective. And that healthy perspective is, I'm going to believe you, and I'm going to trust that you'll be able to do what you've shown me you do. And sometimes that's going to be good stuff, and sometimes it's going to be not so good stuff. So if you have that friend who is always sharing business, somebody else's business, to everybody, then you can believe them and you can trust that they're going to do that. So when you need them to share something, you can trust that they're going to share it with everybody, and you can rely on them for that. But when you don't need them to share something, you're not going to trust that they're going to hold that secret and keep it when they've already shown you who they are. And when you think of it like this, it becomes less depressing and it becomes less negative, because you're really just putting people where they belong. So you don't have to try to make somebody be something that they're not. You just accept that this is who they are and this is what you can trust them to do. And you give them what you can trust them to do. And when you do that, you take away the need to make somebody be something that they're not. So that was the topic. If you want to go and watch that, then you want to check it out on the Motivational Talk, Dialogues, and Show. And I'll drop that one more time so you can see the logo, because you've probably already seen it on my channel or on Nicole's. Here it is. And here is her other business information as well. So let's get some good news. Let's get some business updates going on in the comments. And also, everybody, introduce yourself in the comments. Let me know who you are. What state are you based out of? What services do you provide? Put that in the comments with detail, with passion, with pride, because I'm going to pin your introduction, and I'm going to announce you to everybody. Okay. And like I said earlier, I'm going to say it for my third or fourth time. Shyness and entrepreneurship does not go hand in hand. So if you are in any room, any organization, any place, get out there and be bold and tell people who you are and what you do. Because else how else will they know? All right. So here's the next one, Nicole. I didn't get a chance to show you that one. Yay, Nicole will be in the building for September 6th. And LaShonda's going to be coming out too. I'm so excited. I just got that memo. But yes, so here we have it. Boom, boom. All right. So that is the next one. This is going to be raffled off. We have 3 colors right here in front of us, but there are 2 more colors. We could change in the colors that will be in front of us because there's other ones, but we just know that we're going to do at least 3 will be raffled off and at least 2 will be paid with a picture. So there you have it. And thank you again to Bling with Shell, Avon with Shelly, and Shelly's Tupperware page. We truly appreciate you for even thinking of us, while you were in the process of rehabilitation from your surgeries and other things that you had going on. I just appreciate you. Yeah, she did me dirty, Shelly. She did me dirty. You want to know where it is? In her hand. Yeah. Look, I was telling Shelly, I said, yeah, my tumbler is gone. It's no longer mine anymore. It is, but it isn't. It's like you own it, but you don't. She just standing in front of me sipping on it. We had an event, and I'm just thinking, that looks real familiar. Oh, it's because it's mine. Just, Therefore, I'll be getting some more. But it's mine. I just borrow it from time to time now because it's not mine. If that makes sense. You guys get it. And then here's the last color that we got. That's the pink one. All right. So now that I did that, feel free, guys, in the comments if you want to share any upcoming things you got going on. I do want to give some congratulations. So congratulations to Shelly for her health journey, because I know now you are in a better space and able to use that elliptical. Hope I'm saying that right. Elliptical. That word drives me crazy. And then congratulations to Nicole, because Nicole now has a referral program where she is actually paying out $80 per referral. So if you refer somebody to purchase her $200 author coaching course, and it's $200, but that's for 1 year. So 12 divided by 200 will tell you how much they really are paying in total, but they're not paying monthly. They're paying it all up front. And that's why they're getting it at such a low and affordable price, because normally to have a book self-published, to learn how to self-publish it, to learn where to go to get the designs done, to have somebody train you on the different genres and different options you have available, it's going to cost way more than $200. But Lacole has this opportunity available where you can get this course for $200. And that means you're essentially paying around $16 per month, which is a steal. So if you pay $200 up front, you're going to get that. And if you refer somebody, you're going to receive a $80 payout. So if you're looking for a referral program that is high value, high ticket, and does not require, all that extra strings that are attached sometimes to referral programs, this one is going to be the one. You just got to go to LacoleSmith.com, have them click on the page that says courses, and then they're going to select the author coaching course. That's the one that they need to select. And it'll be $200 for the upfront one, and then you're going to get an $80 referral. So that's it. You just got to send them a message, go to their contact us page, let them know that you referred somebody there, or tell the person that you are referring to let them know, because they will ask, but just tell them again. And you're going to get an $80 payout. So that's a wonderful referral program. $80 is pretty. $80 ain't bad. That's some good stuff. So just putting that out there. All right. Now that we have done that, I want to move to. Let's move to these products from Bling with Shell. So these are some of the products that you can expect at our upcoming event. Let me actually put some of them on this mannequin so you guys can see it a little bit better. And I'll use the necklace too. Let's start off with some bracelets first, actually. Okay, so here's the first set of bracelets. And we'll probably do these as individuals or sets of two, because I want to give everybody the versatility to pay with the picture. Because you might find items that you really love, and maybe you want to have one of them or two of them. Or we might have a lot of people, and I want to make sure everybody can get a chance to get them something nice. But here's the first one. This is a beautiful bracelet. Look, oh, I don't know why I felt the need to want to try to hold the mannequin's hand, but I just did. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stay focused. But these are beautiful sparkly bracelets. Intrusive thoughts just started taking over. Okay, and then we have one that has a butterfly charm and one that has a heart charm with a pretty little jewel on the inside of it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's really pretty. So there's that. See if we have any other ones. We have some men's bracelets. I mean, they're men's, but I feel like if a woman likes this earthy kind of style too, she can get that. Beautiful black beads. That's very pretty. Men's bracelet. We got another men's bracelet. Ooh, this is nice. See, we got, Shelly might have to help me with this one. She might have to really help me with this one because I'm just not sure. This is like, I think it's a men's bracelet, but I mean, I would wear this myself too. It's like beach style. So that's why I said that. I don't know. Men's, women's, let me know, Shelly. This one is nice. Hold on. See that? Another one. I think this is a women's bracelet. If anybody else has any wins that they want to share in the comments, feel free to do so we can celebrate together. And I'll be dropping some business resources here shortly. Another bracelet. This one is colorful and fun. Technically it's men's, but anyone can wear. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's very versatile. So that's why I was the first thing that popped in my mind was women's, because I would wear it myself. But then I was like, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Okay. Let's see. Next. All right. As you can see, we got quite a bit. So there's quite a few pieces in here. Here's another bracelet, women's bracelet. It's pretty marble, like a flower. If tag has pink, women, black and gray men's. Oh, okay. Got it. Noted. Ah, okay. Thank you. That's how you know you've been doing this for a long time. Okay, let's see. I think I got all the bracelets, did I? Yes, I think I did. Okay. If I see any more, I'll show them off. Oh, okay. So some of them are already packaged, like this one with the stones. Oh my God. But this is cute. So I might have to just take it out so y'all can see it. This is a this is a women's bracelet because that's the pink on it. Okay. Very pretty. Look at that. Right? Thanks. That is too cute. I love that. If I wasn't hosting the event, I'd have to bring me a couple of disguises so I can get me a couple of pay with pictures. Okay, next we have bracelets. Oh no, we have necklaces. So let me show some of these off. They are so beautiful. Let me start with my favorite. This one is my absolute favorite. There's a lot of these that were gifted to me, but I wanted to showcase them at the event for women that really enjoyed the pieces too, because I want to give them an opportunity to style these items and take some pictures. This one is one of my favorite, and the reason why is because I've always loved necklaces that have like a pretty gem on them like this. That's a bold color. People are always playing it safe when it comes to these kind of gems, but I love stuff that's bold and fun. So I love, love, love this. I know. I think for this one though, I only did like, thank you. I know, isn't it too cute? I think for this one, I only did like, maybe like 5 or 6 pieces. That was it. Everything else, I put back in the box because I just knew, I know, like some of them look so good. I wanted to be able to gift them for people that are wanting to pay with the picture. And because I wasn't sure on the head count, it could be over 50, it could be over 60. I got it. So to be on the safe side, I was like, you know what? Let me just put these back in there. But I did take the red ones. They're these pretty bold red earrings. They're so much fun. And there's more. They have an embroidery kind of look to them. She actually sent out different styles. All of them are really cute, actually. I was looking at a lot, but I said, let me put these back in this box before I start imagining outfits to wear. For example, like this one, that beautiful red embroidery. I got one like that. That was pretty much it. But I know, Shelly, I saw them. It was a whole bunch. I took a few. I ain't gonna lie. I did take a few. A couple. But I didn't take all of them because some of them were really, really cute. And I was like, okay, I think these will be better used to have a few people take some pictures. Like this necklace. Oh my God, this necklace is too good. It's like one of my favorites. It would look good with your outfit, Nicole. You look, go ahead and get up in there. Get up in there and come a little earlier so we can interview you and so we can get you a cute item that you could pay with a picture and post. Okay. So I'm gonna show this off just a little bit longer and then I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next ones. But I just love that yellow. It's just so fun and different and unique. Like, oh my God, I love that. Okay. Let's move on to the next. We getting distracted, y'all. We getting distracted. Stay focused. All right. This next one. I think Shelly has sent me a necklace like this before. She was styling. I don't know if she was styling me for a special occasion or if it was just one that she knew I would like. But it has that really pretty reflective kind of color, like an opal almost on there. This is red. And it has 2 matching earrings that are smaller. So this is the next one. Very pretty. Look, I know I said we was going to get to the business resources, y'all. We're going to get there, I promise. I just got, I have so many of these. I kind of want to show them off while we're here. So there's that one. It's very pretty. Okay, next one. Let's see. This is actually a linear necklace. So for any of my fashionistas or future fashionistas, you have your statement necklaces, which are going to be shorter, similar to this one that's right here. And then you have a linear necklace. Linear necklaces are longer. they can still make a statement, but it means that they're usually going to be all the way down to like where your stomach is or like your chest area is. And a lot of people use linear necklaces to layer. You have a statement necklace and then you have a linear necklace. It is not required. Sometimes they'll just do something like a choker and then they'll have one of these linear necklaces. That's also fine. But this will be available at the event as well. And it will be available. You can pay $0, pay with the picture, take a picture of the item, and then receive it complimentary. Here's the next one. This one is a bracelet. Very unique. I like the actual stone on the inside of the bracelet. Again, if you would like to be a part of this event, you're just going to go and register for our Soft Girl Sunday event. If you're not already registered and you need help, it's based in Texas, Plano, Texas. If you can attend, text us at 833-705-4352. And within the next 1 to 8 business days, you will receive a link to register directly. If you are an entrepreneur, you can register and show off your products. Don't forget, guys, we want to share Good News Thursday. Let me know some good news you got going on for your business. Any updates, anything people should know. Let us know in the comments and let's celebrate. All right, next. This is for the flower lovers. If you know someone that loves florals, this is their necklace. So this is a floral, sparkly floral necklace. Again, will be $0 at our upcoming event, and you can pay with a picture. Okay, let me share. I forgot to share this inside of our other communities. While I'm sharing, let me show off some of these other earrings that are fun and cute. Very cute, very light. Like these hoop earrings. They're semi-hoop, like semi-circle hoop earrings with these fun, sparkly gems on them. I like it. It's very fun, very playful. India says she wants that necklace. Which one? The linear necklace or the floral necklace? Let me know. Floral. Okay. All right. Tell her if y'all come a little earlier, I got you covered. We'll get all of y'all stuff done early because I don't know if I asked, did India want to interview too? Can you ask India, does she want to interview? She can show off if she wants to bring like a maybe just like a few bracelets. She could show that off on the interview. Tell her it'll be live. But we can do that before the interview. You guys get there around like maybe 12. Okay, there we go. So we can get your floral necklace and then we can get your or your yellow necklace. Okay, yes. Okay, I'll add her for the interview. And if I haven't already added her for the interview, and then also the floral necklace, we'll do the floral necklace for her. We'll do the yellow necklace for you. When y'all get there, we will take your pictures before we interview you. That way we can get that squared away because they will be at that table. I know they will. And tell her I said thank you. Tell her I said I'll be ready. I'll be ready for her with her necklace. Okay. Next one are these red earrings. Yes. Oh, she said she likes the red earrings. Oh, red earrings for you. Okay. You about to have a lot of pictures, Shelly. That's all I can tell you. So these are like embroidered. They are so pretty. And they're similar to the ones that I had, that I selected. Here's another one. These are like an animal print red. Check that out. Boom. Those are fun and bold. I'd probably do these with some red lipstick and an all white dress or just something like for fun, you know? And they look pretty with blue too, as you can see. They're complementary colors. All right. What else we got? Ooh. So we got a pink. Hold on. That pink or red? Yes, pink. So we got a pink embroidery. Look at that. Cute. Okay. Those other earrings were wood, guys. The red ones that I had just had. Let me bring them back up real quick. And guys, if you don't want to wait until Soft Girl Sunday, you can always just go visit Bling with Shell and purchase your own pair. And if you see items on here that you don't see on the website, you can always check out they have two different collections. But I'm going to drop the banner for anybody that might want to go get these for themselves. Just screenshot that and then you can go and get them. These embroidery earrings are too cute though. Okay, here we go. Sea beads. Okay, so these are sea beads. And then we also have this one. These semicircle hoops. Cute. Red. And then these are more like a fuchsia color. Okay. Then we have more. So we have these that say love on them. Hold on. They are black and red. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Posting for all the beauty lovers. Okay. Right? These are cute. Okay, hold on. What else we got? Okay, there's so much more, but I'll be here for at least another hour. So I'm going to try to, it's kind of hard, but I'm going to try to narrow it down to the bracelets and more earrings. We got more men's bracelets. Necklaces. We got more floral necklaces, earrings. We got more men's natural looking. We got some stylish statement earrings. They are cute. Look at those. Pretty. Ooh, I love those. Ooh, so cute. I think these are the ones that Shelly actually put in there for me. But I am going to give these to one lovely and lucky woman who comes out and takes a picture and pays with a picture. These are so pretty. Okay. You see the sparkle when I was moving it around? I love earrings like that. Okay, we have another one. These kind of remind me of baseballs. Like if you have any baseball moms with teams that are red, the arrows on there, they just kind of remind me of that. That might not be what they are, but I would use them for that. So, but these are cute and they're very unique. Check that out. All right. See. Like I said, there's a lot more. So if you're coming down to Soft Girl Sunday, you're going to see more. But we'll be here all evening if I show you every single one of them. So I'm going to show you just a few more. And then we'll move on to these business resources that I talked about. So there's that one. Put that away. We got a rose gold bracelet. Hold on. Look at that. Check that out. Pretty. We got a floral bracelet. Very pretty. Necklace. It's like a floral necklace choker. I think it can be a choker. Hoop earring shaped like a heart. Actually really cute. Sparkles on them. Let's see. We got rose gold hoops. What else? Okay, I think that'll be it for tonight because I still have probably about 10 to 15 that are packaged up right now that I cannot, I have to take them all out individually. So I'm going to put my original necklace back on here, which is the gold necklace that I got from Bling with Shell. Very stylish piece. And I'm going to place that right there. And we were supposed to be raffling this off to one person on the show, but since I did not raffle it off, we're gonna put this inside of the oh, drop the ring. I'm gonna have to take that ring off. But we are gonna put this inside of there as well. So this is that set, beautiful purple and blue set. This will be placed inside of the event section so that anyone that wants to purchase can do so. And it comes with a bracelet too. This is what the bracelet looks like. So there you have it. All right. And now that I finished that, we're going to move into these business opportunities that are available. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Put that back up there. I'll have to get that ring in a moment. And then put that there also. You have necklace in silver. Oh, this one. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me know. Okay, so that one is up. All right. Okay. So like I said, okay, yeah, I'll be needing to get that because that's cute. And I love the way that, I think I said this already, but I love the flexibility of the necklace, how it doesn't feel like it's hard. Usually those kind of necklaces or statement necklaces are a little uncomfortable sometimes. And you'll be worried that they'll hit your collarbone, but that one is stretchy. It moves with you. So I like that. Okay. So I've showed off all the products coming from Bling with Shell, Avon with Shelly, and Shelly's Tupperware page. Well, most of them. There's quite a few actually that I did not get a chance to show off, but they will be at the event. So if you want an opportunity to pay with a picture, make sure you join us on September 6th at Soft Girl Sunday. Text us 833-705-4352 if you would like to be registering for Soft Girl Sunday. Again, September 6th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you are being interviewed as an entrepreneur, you are able to attend at 12:30, like a little bit earlier. If you're a directory member, you can get up there around like 12. We can interview you early and go from there. All right. So now that I've shared that, I want to move into these opportunities that we have coming up. The first one I'm going to start with is actually going to be Soft Girl Sunday. So let me just pull that up real quick. And then actually, you can go to our Facebook business page, Boss Babe Blog, if you would like to read along, if you're like a read along type of person. So let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. So if you go on the page, there should be a section where it has like the blog pinned to the top. Maybe it's not there for me anymore. Hold on. It should have been. Oh, well, that's okay. I will drop the link in the comments for everybody. So you can go to bossbabeblog.com. And then when you click on our blogs that are at the bottom, it will take you to the blog, and there's a search engine at the top, and then you can just type in Soft Girl Sunday Wild, and it'll pop up with it. Okay, give me 1 second. But I'm about to give everybody the direct link if you want the direct link this evening. So just give me one moment. Song stuck in my head. So when you click on our blog, scroll down to the bottom and it says search blog topics. And that's where you can type in Soft Girl Sunday. Okay. The Soft Girl Sunday experience, a judgment-free, fearless, and unfiltered celebration of women, great food, music, and unlimited connections. So here is the link. And I'm going to drop it in the comments. DFW event of the night. Boom. Okay. So this is the DFW event of the night. Stay tuned. We will have other events that are not DFW based if you're wanting them. All right. So this says, this is your invitation to experience Soft Girl Sunday. So we will have a menu of Italian meatballs, salad, Hawaiian rolls, and cake. Yes, it sounds so yummy, and it's going to be yummy. Who doesn't love Italian meatballs? And then on top of that, some Hawaiian rolls to pair with it. Yes, 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 and yes. So we're going to feed you as we try to do at Soft Girl Sunday, just to give you a nice, lovely experience. Then we're going to have a free Soft Girl Care Package raffle, free meal and dessert, wild side selfie booth, a selfie photo booth, fun games, great music, free self-care gift bags, house pop music and 90s house music, pop music, 90s hip hop and R&B music, good vibes, food and drinks, apparel and food, drink, and apparel vendors, and then free community networking. So the first part about this, let me break that down. The food vendor, we're actually just going to be providing complimentary meals. But for the drink vendor, we do have a pay to order drink vendor, and she serves drinks. She's a dry hire mobile bar. She's amazing. You can get some wonderful drinks from her, and we've gotten so many positive reviews from our event guests. Next, we have free community networking. So if you're an entrepreneur, a mom, a woman trying to get out and network, you can go and connect with everybody in the community for yourself. All right. So moving to the dress code. The dress code is 90s Vogue fashion meets edgy, chic, pop, and R&B feel. So we're talking black, white, red, maroon, and any kind of animal print for colors. And for the textures, leather, latex, wovens, and any texture that makes sense with that kind of 90s Vogue fashion runway / R&B feel. So that's the dress code. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm really excited. I already got the playlist. We got some Crystal Waters. We got all of that, okay? So I'm really, really excited about the music because I get to share some of the music that I grew up listening to, and music that people before me grew up listening to that sometimes people are not always knowing about. We have a little bit of Slick Rick as far as like his older jams. We got some Hey Young World, a children's story. It's going to be a nice blend of house music, pop music, and R&B. And some of these songs might be a little earlier than the 90s, some of them, but a lot of them were played over and over again during the 90s. So I'm going to be giving y'all a little taste of that. And some of them might be a little bit after, but again, I just want to give you that era as well as the vision. So keep that in mind. All right. So next that we have, we talked about the dress code. We talked about the texture, the inspiration, the music. Your Soft Girl Sunday experience includes a complimentary meal for early arriving guests, complimentary refreshments to ensure all guests have water, premium event-themed refreshments available through our quality drink vendor, the Max Experience Mobile Bar. That's the pay-to-order one. And then complimentary selfie booth, jewelry giveaways, Tupperware giveaways, free Avon samples from Avon with Shelly, free Know Your Worth children's sweatshirt opportunity. So this sweatshirt is actually coming from MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. And it is beautiful, beautifully packaged. I have not unpackaged it because it is white, so I don't want to get anything on it. But it says Know Your Worth, then add tax. Can I shake this off? Hold on. Ah, there we go. So it says Know Your Worth and then add tax. And this is coming from MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. So I'm going to drop this inside of the message or inside of my bag because that's also going to the event. So we have a free life coaching session. So we're going to be giving away complimentary life coaching sessions from Radiantly Crowned. If you are a woman or man experiencing toxic relationships, toxic work environments, toxic friendships, toxic family environments, you can actually book a free life coaching session with a certified life coach that is a verified member of our directory. So she is providing this to 20 individuals, and we are going to have a certain portion of them that will be left over for our event that we'll be gifting to a couple of people that attend the event. We have that. We also have special access to join our networking chat and community for all Soft Girl Sunday guests. So you can come join the chat, share your products, connect with other professionals, learn about what people do, learn about the members of our directory, learn about the benefits of becoming a directory member or the resources that we can give you so you can go learn about the benefits. We also have a special link to view and download the photos because we will be having some event photography, but the photos will be complimentary. So you don't have to worry about paying for anything. You're just going to get a link where you can go and download the photos. We also have up to 50 entrepreneurs. We're going to be interviewing up to 50 entrepreneurs. We have 29 more seats left. After those 29 seats fill, there will no longer be any available. So if you would like to be interviewed here in Plano, Texas, and you are in the DFW area, you're able to travel, meet us there. Want to share your story and showcase your business? Register and request an interview, your interview opportunity ASAP. Spots are limited and entrepreneurs will be added to the interview list as spaces remain available. Number 833-705-4352 to register and to request your interview. All right. Next, we have featured motivational speakers. So we have two motivational speaking moments that will be happening at this event. The first one is coming from Kenitra Cohen's. She will be our keynote speaker, founder of Bougie Steps, a verified Boss Babe blog directory member, vendor, and our featured keynote speaker. Kenitra will bring her voice, experience, and inspiration to Soft Girl Sunday to stage as we celebrate entrepreneurship, confidence, and the power of showing up boldly. Then we have myself, founder and CEO of Boss Babe Blog. Katan will lead a powerful conversation about releasing the addiction to instant gratification and learning to recreate more authentic, enriching, and fulfilling experiences by operating from internal validation instead of external validation. Then we have speakers. So we already said that. Next, we have Shop with Our Amazing Vendors. So we have quite a few amazing vendors that will be in the building. We have the Max Experience, the pay-to-order mobile bar experience. We have women's footwear vendor, Bougie Steps. We have the glow-in-the-dark tea vendor, City Glow. We have women's apparel vendor, She Styles. We have candle and aroma vendor, Pride and Joy. We have women's pants and tops vendor, What the Sale. We also have some guest appearances from some of our directory members. So as we know, LaCole Smith, aka AL Publishing and Consulting, will be in the house. We also have India joining us from Pink Lavish Jewels that will be in the house. And we also have another Louisiana-based business owner, LaShonda, joining us from LMI, LMIshop.net, I believe is her new website domain. However, it is the LMI Legacy Collective, and she provides room sprays and aromas. All right, moving on. So I do want to take this time to shout out our wonderful sponsors and tell everybody what they're sponsoring to this event. So we have Bling with Shell that has sponsored $0 jewelry. All you're doing is paying with a picture. We have Shelly's Tupperware that also has sponsored Tupperware items, and you're paying with a picture, or you are registering and then you earn a chance to win it in the raffle. We have a $0 life coaching session that is being sponsored by RadiantlyCrowned.com. We have a youth sweatshirt being sponsored by MJ's Tees and CustomDesigns.com. We have a $0 press-on nail sponsor and stylist from NailsByFair.com. So they're sponsoring press-on nails, and they're also styling me for the event. We have $0 Avon sponsoring items like samples, lipstick, things like that, coming from Avon with Shelly. And then we have the mobile bar experience is a pay-to-order bar, so you'll be purchasing the drinks from them. But normally they would charge quite a bit more to be at an event. But because it's Soft Girl Sunday, they wanted to sponsor and be able to show up and provide that mobile bar experience. So the prices for the drinks and things like that are going to be a lot lower than what you would normally pay because it is technically a sponsorship, but you're still paying. She's a vendor. We're going to pay for our drinks and purchase those drinks because they are being made to made to order. But she is sponsoring some materials. So we do want to shout her out and say thank you very much. You know, those lovely mixes. Of course, she's a dry hire. So you bring that alcohol, and then she brings the drinks mixture, like the mixing, the juices, the limes, the cups, things like that. She's going to take care of that experience. So we truly appreciate her. Let's see. So this is more than an event. It's an experience. Soft Girl Sunday is about creating a space for women and the community to connect, celebrate, shop, learn, laugh, and be inspired. It's about uplifting one another. It's about discovering resources. It's about supporting small businesses. It's about meaningful conversation. It's about creating connections that extend beyond one afternoon. And most importantly, it's about embracing the moment and celebrating the beauty of community. Come dressed to impress if you'd like to. Come ready to connect if you like to. Come ready to laugh. Come ready to be inspired. Come ready to take a walk on the wild side. Come ready to celebrate womanhood. Text 833-705-4352 to register ASAP. Registration is required to attend and be eligible for the complimentary meals, giveaways, experiences, and opportunities at the event. If you want to be interviewed, make sure you register. Text us to request your interview spot to make sure it's still available. Up to 50 entrepreneurs will be interviewed. And after that, that will be it. So make sure you go get that. There's only 29 left. Um, all right, so now that I've shared those wonderful opportunities that we have available, I want to let everybody know that we have some outfit inspiration on the blog too, just in case you need some help. We got products from She Styles, Bella Boutique, and then you're going to meet us at Sugaring LA in Plano, Texas. The location will be available as soon as you register. And if you want more information on the event or you just want to check out our Instagram post, then you can go and do that. The link will be attached. So there you have it. That is the event. I dropped the information. Yay! She said you will have some wild, soft girl Sunday journals from AL Publishing Consulting LLC. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I know that they're going to love that. It's going to be such a wonderful event. Like I said, Soft Girl Sunday is always a blast. It's always beautiful. And the mission behind Soft Girl Sunday really is about reminding people to take care of themselves, but most importantly, reminding people that there are spaces that you can go into where nothing is required of you. You can just be your beautiful self, and you can not feel like you have to put on a filter or you have to tap dance. I feel like it's so sad that in this world of so many people, so many women, we still have a lot of times where we feel like we have to have a filter on because we're worried about somebody holding our vulnerability against us. We have so many times where we feel like we can't truly be ourselves because people are going to judge us or project their own insecurities onto us. And we have places where people make you feel like you have to tap dance in order to be seen, appreciated, loved on. And I just think that that's so unfortunate. So I wanted to create a space where you don't have to feel that way. You don't have to be a directory member to attend Soft Girl Sunday. You just need to register. That's it. Um, and this year we did all of our Soft Girl Sundays at $0. Will they be $0 next year? I'm not sure. They may not. But if they aren't, we're still going to try to make it extremely accessible to as many people as we possibly can, because the goal is just to remind people and remind women to take care of themselves, uplift themselves, be a part of the solution. I noticed that a lot of women did feel like they didn't have a soft space to land because of toxic friendships or relationships or work environments or family dynamics. And so I wanted to create a space where you could just breathe and just think and just have your thoughts. And if you want to share, you want to talk about what you're going through, you can do that and not feel shame. That was the goal. And also just have a good time and laugh and not feel like there's anything crazy that's required of you afterwards. You know, it's exactly what it is. I've had my own experience where I've gone to events and then it was something completely different than what it was advertised. For example, like they say, oh, come out, have a good time. But then when I get there, it's about work or it's about business. And there's nothing wrong with it being about business, but if that's what it is, just say that's what it is. Or it's them trying to get me to join their team. Or, you know, I've had experiences like that. So I wanted to provide an experience where it is exactly what it says it is, a place where you can come, let loose, have fun, connect with other people and network if you like to, enjoy yourself, sell your products, bring your cards. If you want to bring your business cards, do that. Connect with the vendors, shop. If you want to shop, do that. But none of those things are required for you to be there in that space. Just register and embrace what we have to provide and offer for you, and do everything organically. Because you might find, hey, I do want to shop. I want to spoil myself. You might find, hey, I want to get me a couple of drinks, whatever it might be. But it's just about having organic fun that is not performative, where you feel like if I don't do this, then I won't be able to be a part of that. So that's the goal. And that's why the tickets are $0. So all you need to do is register and you automatically enter this experience and you receive an opportunity to be, what's the word, listed on the raffle. So now that I've shared that, I am going to take a quick pause because I need to get me some snacks and some food as I prepare to talk to everybody about these marketing opportunities that we have available. So just give me one moment. Enjoy this commercial break and I shall be back. And while I'm on the commercial break, I am going to remind everyone that we are accepting advertising clients. If you are ready, go visit bossbabeblog.com and click on the page that says join our directory. Hey, y'all. Just being silly. Let me take that music off, though. Because as much as I love it, I don't know. Sometimes I find it a little distracting. So I don't put it on, or I keep it a little bit lower. Y'all let me know what you think. But okay. So this evening, I have a couple of resources I want to share. The first resource that I'm sharing is going to be free. And we can actually call this Business Insight of the Night. Drop it in the comments for anybody that wants to read along with me. Y'all check the comments out. Happy Thursday, guys. Had to give me a little something to eat. My stomach was going to be louder than this live. Okay. Now let's get this charger going. I'm going to give y'all about 30 seconds and then we're going to start this breakdown. This next resource, Business Insight of the Month or Business Insight of the Night, is actually coming from a blog. This blog is called 7 Actions Entrepreneurs Can Take to Increase Sales. So I wrote this blog for a few reasons. The first reason is because I kept seeing people leave money on the table. This is a statement that we made a lot in retail. In retail, a person might say, this is where you're leaving money on the table. And what they mean by that is, here are opportunities where you could have been making money or making sales that you missed that have led you to now not have those sales. And so that's what we're about to talk about. I might have to roll a commercial. This food is too good. And I'm too hungry. Hold on. I'll roll a commercial for one of our businesses in our directory. I don't know if I should do, we will do, we're going to do the eco bottle. So you guys can learn more about this eco bottle that we're going to be raffling off complimentary. And then we have one other sponsor that we do need to shout out this evening. So we'll start with the sponsor and then we'll end on the eco bottle.
Hoot hoot, welcome to hootstop.com, where wellness meets design. Shop our services today for your home, office, or studio needs, as we can create anything that you envision. Hit our custom consultation and schedule an appointment today, or fill out the ad form and we'll get that started for you immediately. If you're looking for design, it's what we do here at hootstop.com. Come and visit us. We'll see you soon. But if you can't wait, subscribe to our YouTube channel and see the artwork being made from scratch, behind the sketchbook scenes. Talk directly with me, the artist, then we do it digital, and then you already know it's getting printed on something. So start at the beginning and work your way to hootstop.com. From YouTube to Hootstop. We got you.
Okay, so that is hootstop.com, one of our sponsors. And then the second sponsor for Soft Girl Sunday is Shelly. Okay. I feel like these ads are going by a little too fast. Or this food is a little too good. I don't know which one is which. So the name of this blog is No More Waiting. 7 Actions Entrepreneurs Can Take to Increase Sales. 7 things I would do immediately if my business was struggling with sales. Every entrepreneur goes through seasons where sales slow down. But here's what I learned. There's a difference between a slow season and a season where you stop showing up for your business. A lot of times entrepreneurs don't know the difference. So in moments where they would call it a quote unquote slow season, it's really a season where they've just stopped showing up for their business and expecting that even though they stopped showing up, sales are supposed to keep flowing in. And that's just an unrealistic expectation to place on yourself, on your clients or your future clients, because they can't find you if you're not selling, if you're not selling your products. And anyone around you just creates an unnecessary strain that is based off of unrealistic expectation. So these are 7 things that I said I would do if I was struggling with sales. And the reason why I chose these is because, again, I've seen so many times where entrepreneurs have said, like, I'm trying to get sales, or I'm struggling with sales, but they are leaving money on the table every single day, or they are avoiding the things that could bring them in more sales because of the nervousness that comes behind actually doing them. So here we go. First one, number 1, I would show up on camera every single day. I cannot tell you how many times a person has told me, I need more sales, I need more views. And then I say, show up on camera every day. Go live once a day. And then half the time, they just disappear. We'll never have a conversation again. Because the nervousness of being on live, number 1. Because number 2, they feel like their schedules are so hectic that it's hard to commit to that. But I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody's not the exception to the rule. And there are many, many individuals who have more than enough time to go live once a day and choose to use their time in non-productive ways. So if you are scrolling through social media, going down the rabbit hole, reading videos watching videos that are not going to give you any kind of information, you're not taking anything productive from them, you could have used that time going live. If you are on the phone having conversations with friends or people gossiping, talking about things that are not going to bring you anything fruitful to your life, you could have used that time going live. If you are watching a show and it's fun, it's entertaining, but it's not bringing anything to you, you could have used that time going live. Now, we do have to have our self-care and our downtime, but you can get creative. You can go live while you're doing your self-care and your downtime and show off a product and then leave the live and go continue the rest of your self-care. And that's just an option, but it's not required. But even then, some people are like, well, I only have time, when I'm relaxing. Some people, that is the case for them. But many people, you have time to go live every day. You just choose not to. You choose to prioritize your time differently. And it doesn't make you bad. And it doesn't make you someone that needs to be shamed. It's just the reality for a lot of people. But most people, the reality is a lot of people don't want to look at the reality. And that is the reality. Everyone's not the exception to the rule. And I've seen many times where a person has said, I don't have time to do that. I can't do that. But then I see them dedicating time to others. I've had a person tell me they don't have time to post once a day, but I watched them for a good, probably like 2 weeks posting once a day. It just wasn't about their business. It just wasn't about anything that was helping them grow or helping people learn about who they are as a person. It was about content about other people's stuff going on, or drama, or things that were not conducive to their growth, their development, or letting their audience know who they are. Doesn't mean you can't have entertaining posts, but a lot of these posts did not align with anything that they were talking about that they are and that they wanted to be known for. So they were posting, just not about their growth and not about their dreams and not about anything that aligned with those things. So for them to say to me, I don't have time to post every day, when I see that you can, no, you just don't want to post every day for your business, or you don't want to post every day for your dreams. That's okay to say that out loud and mean it. And there's nothing wrong with that, because if you don't want to do something, you don't want to do it. And I think being honest with yourself is the best way to go about it, because when I tell myself, hey, I don't want to do this, but I know the results that come from this is what I need, so I'm going to do it. Just be honest with yourself, because when you're honest with yourself, you get to ask yourself, how bad do I want this? And when you ask yourself, how bad do you want it? That's what's going to determine if you actually follow through and get the task done. So number 1, go live every single day. If I did not have sales, I would be going live every single day on camera. I did this for 90 days straight and did not miss a beat. I did it every single day. And when I started doing that, after 30 days of going live every day, I started gaining sales. People started purchasing. And it wasn't just products, it was services too. It was a mix. And it wasn't just little items, like items that were $5, $10, or $13. It was items that were $400 or $200 or $100. So it was a lot. And then it wasn't just people who came for a quick purchase and left. It was people who bought one thing and ended up building up and ended up spending money on all 4 of my businesses. So it worked. And I did it in a community that had less than 500 people. I think at the time it might have been 200, 300. I don't know, but it wasn't like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people. So And I didn't use paid ads. I just went live. So I'm saying all this to say, you need more sales, you need to do more selling. And it's just that simple. And you don't have to go to in-person vendor events to do sales. Sometimes people feel like they have to. You do not have to. You can, but it is not required. And you need to show off your actual website. So go online and show off your products, and do it every single day, and pick a platform and stick to it consistently so people are knowing that you are going to go live at this time every day. And even if you don't have a set time, but you just know you'll get your live done, get it done. But at the end of the day, if you don't have sales right now, and you want me to tell you what I would recommend if you don't have sales, go live every day. And before you say, I don't have time to go live every day, really ask yourself, is that really the truth? Because sometimes people say that. Like I said, everybody wants to be the exception to the rule. Everybody is not the exception to the rule. Many people will say, I don't have time, when in reality, what it really is I don't have the ability to prioritize right now, or I'm not utilizing my ability to prioritize. Because you have the ability, but you're not utilizing it to prioritize your dreams and your business. So I lack proper scheduling and prioritization to go live every day right now. And in order for you to gain that proper scheduling and prioritization, you have to ask yourself one question: what is it going to cost you? And are you prepared and willing to give it? Because some people say they're willing and they're really not. But if I tell you go live every day and you don't go live every day, why? Is it because you're nervous? Because a lot of times it's not because of you not having enough time. Sometimes it's because you're just nervous and you've never been on live. Sometimes you're worried about people not seeing you in a certain light. Sometimes you're worried about coming across desperate. Sometimes you're worried about people getting tired of you and unsubscribing. Those are all different fears, and they're valid fears to have. But if those are the reasons, then that has nothing to do with time. That just has to do with you having some jitters. And then you got to ask yourself, what's more important? Me comforting and stroking my jitters and my ego, or me stepping out of my comfort zone and making this money? That's number one. Tip number two. Oh, I'm sorry. I have some resources with each tip too. So the first resource is 30 tips for selling on Facebook Live. This is an ebook, and it has 30 different tips that I've created. It's written by me. This ebook is $0. Oh, I'm sorry. This ebook is $2.99. That's the first one. The second tip is going to be a live selling inspiration guide. So this is a live selling inspiration guide, and it is $0. This live selling inspiration guide is brought to you by JC Fashion Finds Boutique, and they have this book available for people that just need help with live selling and want some insight from a professional that has been doing live selling and has made sales off live selling. And this book is currently $0. It may not always be, so claim it while you can. The blog is attached, or the link to the blog is attached. The next thing, number 2, I will stop waiting to be invited and start saying yes to free opportunities. Sometimes people are really prideful and they don't want to ask for help, and they also don't want to feel like they're begging, and they also don't want to come across like they're needing something. And sometimes they're just waiting because they think that they have to be asked. Sometimes it's not anything to do with pride. Just mentally, they think that they have to be asked in order to take advantage of something that's free, or in order to take advantage of an opportunity. And in many cases, that is not going to be the case. So let's talk about this. One of the biggest mistakes I see entrepreneurs making is overlooking free opportunities because they do not look exactly the way they envision them. If sales are slow, one of the first questions I would ask myself is, how many free platforms have I actually taken advantage of this month? There are opportunities available that cost you $0. The only investment required is your willingness to show up. Here are the 3 complimentary opportunities you can explore. A 10-minute interview on the Motivational Talk, Dialogues, and Show. One time I had a person say, 10 to 20 minutes of an interview. This wasn't just for her show, but 10 to 20 minutes on an interview is not long enough for me to talk about my brand or get across what I am. That is a mindset issue. Or maybe that's just you putting limits on yourself. 10 to 20 minutes is more than enough time for you to tell somebody who you are and what you do. Matter of fact, you should be able to do that in less than 2 minutes. It shouldn't take more than 2 minutes to tell somebody who you are and what you do, or what you do. So if you can't do that in 10 minutes, I personally would recommend reevaluating how you're communicating your brand and your vision to people, because people's attention, their attention is it's decreasing. Like how long you can keep someone's attention is decreasing. It used to be 17 seconds, and it's 10. Now it's 7. So you really can't, be waiting 10, 20 minutes to get across a message to somebody. It should be straight to the point. And anything else that you share after is just going to be extra cherry on top. But 10 minutes is more than enough time to showcase who you are, what you do, and a mission that you want to share. I say all that to say that the motivational talks, dialogues, and show that I mentioned earlier, and here's the logo for that show, is providing free exposure. All you have to do is go to LacoleSmith.com and click on the page that says, what's the page say? MTD show. Sorry, I had to think about it. On top of that, if you click on this blog, the direct link is already attached to the blog. So you don't even have to go to the website separately. You can just click on the blog. The next opportunity that I'm giving you is Radiant Resources. If you go to radiantlycrowned.com, there is a show that you can get on. It's called the Radiantly Crowned Podcast. You can book to be on the podcast. And after booking, if you are approved, you'll be listed on a podcast and you can be interviewed on her wellness podcast where she's talking about wellness, growth, developmental things, all of that. And before you say, well, what if I'm not in the wellness industry? You don't have to be in a specific industry to speak on a topic that you have life experience in, because that is where you will find some of your deepest connections, is when you are being authentic and talking about things that you have overcome, things that you have gone through. So a perfect example would be, I don't consider myself to be in the direct wellness industry where I'm selling wellness products. However, I can go and be interviewed on a wellness podcast about things that I have done to support my wellness, routines that I have done in my own life, experiences that I've had, negative or positive, that contributed to my wellness journey today. And someone is going to relate with me and understand what I'm saying. And then they're going to click on more about me so they can learn about my mission and join. So I'm saying thank you so much for the hearts and the support, guys. I appreciate you. I'm saying all this to say that is an opportunity for you to showcase who you are as a person and what your values and your mission is, and then send people to your website. The next opportunity that we have is the Boss Babe Business Show. This is a show you can be interviewed on, my show. This is the show that I'm on right now. And we've done over 200 episodes, but we've recorded over 176 episodes of the Boss Babe Business Show. So I'm saying all that to say that at the end of the day, this platform has been around for quite some time. We have over 270 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Now we are currently at over 280 subscribers. Shout out. Thank you so much to subscribers like Sierra that was watching us earlier live. And then we have generated anywhere from 6,000 to 17,000 views per month. The platforms are what you make them. Not just these specifically, but the platforms are what you make them. Let me give you an example. I had a time where I interviewed an entrepreneur and they were showcasing a product, and everyone in the comments was complimenting them and giving them kudos and talking about all the amazing things that they did with the product and how they loved it. They were giving so many compliments. They said thank you. They got off the live and then they dipped. So that was like money that they left on the table, because me as a seller, if I get invited to a platform for free where all I'm doing is selling my products and I don't have to pay anything, I'm going to get on there. I'm going to show off my products. I'm going to invite my friends and family to come watch me if they can. And then everybody who compliments me, I'm going to thank them individually in the comments, and I'm going to send them a direct link and invite them to my newsletter, or invite them to subscribe to something where they get to have access to me consistently, or send them a direct link to the item and give them a thank you code to say thank you for watching the live. One of those is going to happen. So you got to have it. You got to want it. You got to be a little hungrier than that, because that's money left on the table. So the customer is giving you an opportunity to have that dialogue, and you just get off and dip. And then some people like that will even come back and say, oh, I tried that platform. It didn't work. No, you didn't work it. Sometimes it's not the platform. Sometimes it's your approach and how you're speaking to the audience. So you got to know who you're talking to. And then you need to know how you can create a connection with them that's genuine and makes them want to subscribe to you, to become that future lead that could turn into that future sale if nurtured properly. Everyone is not your target audience, but in many cases, everyone has something that they can bring for you, whether it's an opportunity for you to practice better, whether it's an opportunity to showcase new products, whether it's an opportunity to test out a product that you're not selling yet, that you know maybe they're not the buyer, but you can test it out on them. Or maybe they're not the buyer, but they know the buyer. You know, maybe they're giving you feedback because they've been in that industry. There's always an opportunity for some level of growth or sales when you are going on platforms to showcase your business. But when you walk in and you kind of half do things, that is the energy that you're going to get back as well. And people are not going to be encouraged or inspired or excited to want to reach out to you. All right, moving on. And sometimes the platform isn't for you. For example, if I'm selling women's undergarments, going on a platform where it's all men that don't want anything to do with women's undergarments, that's probably not my platform. But even then, the seller in me is going to ask every single man that's on that platform if they have a special woman in their life. And if they do have a special woman in their life, guess what? What size is she? Because I got a special offer just for you today. And I want you to be able to gift her something nice so she can know you were thinking of her. Trust me. These are the kind of things that you can do. And that's the difference between somebody walking out of your shop or walking away from your interview with nothing versus with a purchase or a subscription in your hand. You know what I mean? So those are things to think about. And there's a difference between being aggressive versus being overly pushy. Those are two different things, because I can be aggressive about my business and about learning about who's in front of me so I can know if I have my target audience or anyone connected to my target audience in front of me. But I can also be overly pushy where I'm still pushing something that someone's not interested in. Now, if I ask those men, hey, do you have a special woman in your life? And some of them say, no, they're not interested. And some of them say yes. I'm not going to keep pushing it on the people that say no. I'm going to move to people that say yes. If they all say no, hey, I'm not going to push it on them either. Moving on. I'll just continue to talk about what I'm doing. Get on off. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you all. Here's my card. There's a difference between being aggressive and overly pushy. Two different things. You can be both of them at the same time, but you can also just be aggressive about what it is you want and what you're providing and who you're trying to provide a solution to without being overly pushy. It is possible. Moving on. Gratitude will open doors more than entitlement ever will. This one's big because a lot of times when I see go-getters and solution-oriented people, they're not walking around expecting that everybody should just bend to them or make things convenient for them. They're walking around trying to make opportunities happen for themselves, and they're grateful when someone does something out of their way for free to help them, because they understand that even though it was free to them, it wasn't free to that person, and it might not have been free to someone else. So that's a message that I would leave with people who are in that mindset of winning and elevating. You got to remember that. The next thing, number 3, I would make sure every product and service is visible. If I was struggling with sales and I have a product-based business, there is no way, and when I say no way, I mean absolutely no way, that I'm going to have a website up and not have every single product in my website listed on that website. Because one reason that you will never be able to say for why I wasn't able to get sales was that my products were not displayed. If you have products that are not listed on your website, you're missing out on sales and you're leaving money on the table. Number 4, I would execute. And I think I left, did I leave I don't know if I left a resource for that one or not. You have to check the blog. I would execute good advice instead of collecting it. This one is very simple. So many people will ask, how do I do this? How do I do that? You give them the information, you give them the tools, you give them the step by step, and they still don't execute it. So if you need to make the money, you need to execute the information provided by people who have proven that they were able to generate sales, growth, or leads to their business. Number 5, I would stop speaking negatively about my business. I'm so passionate about this specific topic because I've done this over the years where I've asked entrepreneurs to share one positive thing about their business. And I've even had times when entrepreneurs could not give me one positive thing about their business. And that is where I usually have to have the conversation of, you are going to be your captain of your ship, or you're going to be your bad apple of your ship, but you can't be both. So you got to make the choice today, because walking around and sulking and never having anything positive to say about what it is that you're doing and always downplaying your strengths, your intelligence, and your capabilities simply because you're not getting what you want is kind of like a adult way of pouting or being discouraged and giving up. And you cannot expect people to go hard for a dream that you are giving up on every single time you open your mouth. And when someone asks you what is one cool thing about your business and you say, I don't know, or I don't have anything cool, you've already given up before you've started. Why would you expect them to stay in it with you? It's like a relationship. Two people, one person gives up on a relationship. Why would they expect somebody else to keep staying in it? They might stay for a little while, but eventually I give up. I quit because I see that you're not even trying. So it's the same thing in business and any other relationship in your life. You can't give up on yourself and then expect other people to just keep pushing and going hard for you like that. It's really not fair to them, because if you don't see the vision in it and the value in it, why on earth would they see it? It's yours. So I'm asking you to tell me what benefits of purchasing with you do you have? And you're saying, oh, I don't know. I don't really have any benefits. Okay, bye. That's what the shoppers feel. So have those answers to those questions, and even if you don't, start looking for them. And a challenge I would give you, this is what I've given my consultants or consultees, is to go and write a list of 10 accomplishments that you've made for yourself, your life, or your business. And when people ask you what's good in life or in your business, at least one of those things should be listed. But if you're always giving up on yourself, how do you expect people to show up for you? Stop talking negatively about your business. Don't talk about your business negatively if you don't have sales, if you haven't got clients, if you're new to this, if you don't know what you're doing. Stop talking negatively about your business to other people and start getting the help that you need so that you can grow and elevate, because you're already putting yourself under in ways that you don't need to be when you are your biggest critic in the worst way. Okay. Number 6, I would spend more time around solution-minded people. So I often tell people that they need to be the catalyst for their business. And what I mean by that is you need to understand that you are responsible for the success of your business, solely responsible. Now, will there be other people involved? Yes, but overall, it is your business. And a lot of times people walk around as if it's not their business. Like I said, I've had people say, I need sales. And I'm like, have you been selling? No. How did you expect to get sales if you weren't selling? It's your business. So I would spend time around solution-oriented people because they remind you just how in control you are of your business and areas of your life that you probably didn't feel like you were in control of. Solution-oriented people don't care about any of that, the labels, the justifications, or the excuses. They want to get to the solution. How do we get to a better place? How do we get to a higher ground? That's what they're focused on. So if you get around those kind of people, you're going to have to be focused on that, because if you're not, they're going to let you go. That's just the truth, because they know that if they don't stay focused, and if you're around them and you're not being focused or trying to elevate or grow, you're going to hurt their productivity. It doesn't help them. So solution-oriented people challenge you to look for the solution in your own life and in whatever it is y'all are doing together. Last but never least, I would ask for the sale. So many times entrepreneurs say that they don't have any sales, but they're not even selling, let alone asking for a sale. And those are two different things. They're the same, but they're not. Asking for a sale is taking the initiative, asking them, do you want to purchase this? Would you like to try that? That's not even selling. Selling is like the art of showing a person why this is a great fit for them and really pushing them on the benefits in a positive way. So some entrepreneurs don't have sales, and they're not doing either of those. They're not asking for the sale, and they're not even selling the products. And then they're wondering why they have $0 for the month. It's because you're not doing anything. And just because you go to an event in person or online does not count for you selling. You still have to sell your products. But a lot of times entrepreneurs will purchase things and then sit back and put their feet up on cruise control. And it's not a negative thing. I'm not saying this to be negative. I'm saying this to share what the habits are. And this is just because we are human. And sometimes as humans, when you do something good, you kind of cruise. You say, oh, okay, I can rest now. I can chill now. You can't do that as an entrepreneur. Your foot needs to be on the gas. So if you purchase a ticket to a networking event, just because you purchase a ticket does not automatically guarantee you sales. You need to go to the networking event and sell your business and network with other people. So sitting down in a chair and not speaking to anybody is not going to get you sales from that event. It's not going to get you connections. You have to get up and network. If you are going to a vendor event, you still have to sell if you want to see sales. You know how many times I've gone to a vendor event and seen vendors just sitting in one spot or talking amongst each other and not engaging with other people that they don't know? How do you expect to make money? So you have to do that. You have to sell if you want to make that money. But people kind of go on cruise control after they purchase one item or one service and they think they don't have to do anything. No, you still have to work. It's your business. So you are responsible for that. Lastly, when we say ask for the sale, post the content, ask people, are they interested? Invite people to shop, invite people to book, invite them to place the order, invite them to ask questions, invite them to schedule a consultation, ask for the sale. If you're not asking for the sale, how are you expecting people to know that you're selling or know who you are or what you do? Sell your products, ask for the sale. Those are some of the basics, but some of these things are not so much the basics. It's just things that I would add or incorporate if I was struggling with sales. So there you have it. All right. Now that I've shared that, we're going to move to our online event of the month. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm really excited about this one. So this is our nationwide or worldwide. I'll just say nationwide so that just in case the viewers, nationwide or worldwide elevation workshop. So this is nationwide event of the night. Okay. Okay, there we go. So for this nationwide event of the night, this is called the Holistic Elevation Workshop for 2026 to 2027. Your free 2-year journey to grow, learn, and elevate. The Holistic Elevation Workshop is a free worldwide registration. Registration event is $0. One workshop, 2 years, countless opportunities to elevate. Introducing our community workshop series designed to provide a flexible and valuable experience for individuals at many stages of life, business, and financial growth. The Holistic Elevation Workshop is a free worldwide experience designed for people who are ready to learn, grow, and become the best version of themselves. Whether you're focused on business, career growth, finances, fitness and wellness, mindset, relationships, confidence, personal development, this experience was created with you in mind. Over the next 2 years, we'll continue introducing new, experienced, and verified professionals from our directory who are passionate about educating, empowering, and serving others. This means you'll have ongoing opportunities to discover new perspectives, learn from professionals across multiple industries, and access valuable information throughout the 2026 through 2027 experience. Meet professionals who want to help you elevate. Each featured speaker will deliver a powerful presentation lasting 10 minutes or less, giving you access to practical insight, encouragement, and actionable strategies that you can apply to your own journey, or you may be able to apply to your own journey. And we're making sure every presentation provides real value. Each speaker will also share one complimentary resource that can be used right away, introduce one service available for those who want to continue working with them. And the goal is to give you an opportunity to learn first, explore your options, and decide what resources or professionals may be the right fit for your journey. A bonus experience for all registered attendees is available. Every registered attendee will receive a special welcome video from our CEO and founder, Katan Paul. This exclusive welcome message will feature business elevation insight, coaching principles, encouragement for your personal journey. It's our way of welcoming you into the Holistic Elevation Workshop and setting the tone for the experience ahead. Why do we create this experience? Because we understand everyone makes decisions differently. Some people are ready to invest today. Others want to learn more before deciding who they want to work with. Many people want the opportunity to know the professional behind the business, understand their approach, and experience their teaching style before making an investment. And we believe that's a smart approach. The Holistic Elevation Workshop gives you the opportunity to discover passionate professionals, learn from their experience their teaching style, receive complimentary resources, explore services that may support your goals, make informed decisions about the professionals or resources you choose to work with. This isn't about pressure. It's about creating value. It's about building trust. It's about education. And it's about connecting people with professionals who genuinely care about making an impact. And when we say holistic, we mean it. Your growth doesn't happen to just be in one area of your life. That's why you'll have the opportunity to hear from professionals across a variety of industries, including business coaches and consultants, mindset and life coaches, grief and healing coaches, travel professionals, fitness and wellness experts, fashion stylists, financial professionals, professional personal development leaders, and many more incredible specialists committed to providing insight to help you elevate. Are you a professional who wants to be featured? We're also welcoming professionals who are interested in being featured speakers. When you register, you'll receive speaker qualifications and requirements. You can also text us at 833-705-4352 to request the speaker information first and learn whether this opportunity may be right for you. Speaking at the Holistic Elevation Workshop gives you the opportunity to empower a worldwide audience, build credibility and strengthen your authority, showcase your expertise to new audiences, create meaningful collaborations and partnerships, increase your visibility while making a lasting impact. Please note, Speaking is a paid opportunity for professionals who are not yet verified members. If you're already a verified directory member, your speaker opportunity is included at no additional cost. That is because we believe in giving back to the professionals who invest in our community. Our directory is more than a listing. It's a collaborative network where verified members receive ongoing support and opportunities to increase visibility, establish authority, educate the public, build partnerships, expand their impact. We're committed to creating real opportunities, not just making promises. Our verified members are continuously considered for workshops, collaborations, community initiatives, educational events, and other platforms designed to help them grow while serving others. Your 2-year elevation experience starts here. Free worldwide registration, open to attendees around the world. New speakers will continue to be added throughout 2026 and 2027. Previous workshop presentations will remain available throughout the 2-year experience, giving you the opportunity to revisit valuable sessions and catch presentations you may have missed. Whether you're searching for answers, looking for trusted professionals, wanting to sharpen your skills, ready to grow personally, or looking to elevate professionally, or simply hoping to become the best version of yourself, the Holistic Workshop was created to help you get to the next step. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to be willing to learn, explore, and grow. Your next level could start with one presentation, one resource, or one connection. Text 833-705-4352 to reserve your seat before registration reaches capacity. Welcome to the Holistic Elevation Workshop. We can't wait to grow with you. So after all that being shared, I do want to refresh, go back. So again, if you are interested in becoming a speaker, you must be a directory member in order to speak. And then the requirements are all listed. You just got to text 833-705-4352. Directory members are able to speak complimentary, $0, because they've already purchased a membership. And these are just some of the opportunities and benefits that we keep stacking up on them. Non-directory members, there will be a different requirement. So make sure you text us if you want that information. All right. So now that I've shared the worldwide event, I just want to let everybody know that that event is available right now at $0. And once we reach capacity, you will not be able to get into the workshop. So make sure, if you want to be a part of this workshop, if you want to listen to it, if you want to get the insight, if you want to hear the coaching sessions or the resources, go and get your ticket ASAP, like yesterday. Get on that. All right, moving on. So we did talk about the let's do the freebie of the night. So give me 1 second. I think the freebie is also connected to the blog. It is. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So the freebie of the night that I'm going to be sharing is a blog. And it has 20 free ways to elevate. And I know some of you have probably already seen this, but I'm going to walk through it just in case you have questions on any of them. I'm going to answer questions that I've gotten before. And if anything pops up in your mind as I'm sharing these freebies, feel free to ask in the comments. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have the actual image to show you guys, but that's okay. We're going to walk through it together. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the freebie of the night. I'll pull up YouTube. Thank you. Shout out to the new subscribers and shout out to everyone with your reactions. I truly appreciate you all. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. So for the freebie of the night, we're going to start off with 20 free ways to elevate your quality of life. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on every single one of them. I'm just going to give you the rundown. But the first one that was really the initial freebie that I was going to share, but I decided to just give you the blog, is the free life coaching session. So this is a free life coaching session that is 30 minutes long with a certified life coach based out of Wisconsin. Now, she specifically is extremely passionate about helping people gain closure on unhealthy or toxic relationships, as well as gain closure on unhealthy or toxic work environments. So if you have toxic work relationships, toxic friendships, toxic business relationships, toxic romance relationships, she is here to assist you. She has a certified, she's a certified life coach, but she also has over 18 years of experience in dealing with an individual that was a part of a toxic relationship. And a part of the reason why she was in that relationship as long as she was due to not receiving that, not having that necessarily like wisdom or support at the time to help her navigate through some of these toxic behaviors and patterns, and even identify them. But also having a child sometimes can make women feel like they have to stay in that relationship for the betterment of the children. But the thing that made her leave was the fact that she started to feel like her child was normalizing or was going to normalize a man and a woman having this kind of a dynamic. And she didn't want that. And so for that reason, that was what gave her the inspiration to get up and leave that toxic relationship. She went and got her life coaching certification. And once she graduated from that program, she started providing life coaching. So now she is providing 20 free life coaching sessions. So if you would like to take advantage of one of those 20 free life coaching sessions, all you need to do is go and book. And then after you book with her, you're going to pay with your opinion. So what that means is you're going to leave a Google review on your opinion. Like, how did you feel after the session? What did you think about this professional? And how did you feel about the overall experience? And you're going to leave that Google review. So that is $0 and that is it. No strings attached. Now, the next free service that we have or freebie that can help you elevate your quality of life is the free future author consultation. So this is a free future author consultation that you can book with LacoleSmith.com. The website and information is available. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Let me fix my back because I've been sitting the same way for a minute now. Ooh, there we go. So the website information is available on the blog. But this is a free future author consultation where you can ask questions about what being an author might entail. How much money would it cost to get a book published? How much money would it cost to self-publish a book? What services do they have available that can help you that are maybe within your budget? Or if they don't have them that are within your budget, what resources would they share with you or send you to? Or people, you know, this future author consultation is done with a successful published author who happens to have an author coaching course that is available. And she also has a author coaching course referral program, but we'll say that for another day. And so you can talk to her and find out if the journey is meant for you to be with her business, or if you want to do this, if it's something that you're interested in. But it's a complimentary session. The next one is a free business networking opportunity or community. So we have a free networking community. All you need to do is fill out all of the questions. And then from there, we'll decide if you're approved, you get brought into the community, and it's $0 to promote and advertise your business. And you can post as much as you like. If you're a member of our directory, your posts are pre-approved for the duration of your membership, so you don't have to wait to post something. If you are not a member of our directory, you can still post, but you will need to wait until our team or admin team approves the post, reviews it, and approves it. So that's it. There are some community guidelines to keep our community spam-free, positive, uplifting, and professional. But outside of that, it's a free community if you're needing a place to go and post your products. And Facebook communities can bring you sales when you are consistently sharing your products. All right. Next thing, free podcast speaker opportunity. This is what I talked about earlier. The Radiantly Crowned podcast, owned by radiantlycrowned.com, is going to be interviewing people on their wellness podcast. So if you would like to be a speaker and you would like to talk about something dedicated to wellness and growth, then you can do that at Radiantly Crowned. The next one that we have is a Boss Babe business show speaker opportunity. That is on my show. If you would like to come and be interviewed here, you can come and be interviewed. You're going to tell us what topic you're passionate about that you want to discuss, what business you're promoting, and then we go from there. Excuse me. The next one is Women's Style Inspiration Community. So the Women's Style Inspiration Community is for women that are trying to elevate their style. They need help with dressing for special occasions. Go there. It's free. Join and just get the inspiration, soak it in. The next one is a Shoe Lovers Club. So the Shoe Lovers Club is kind of the same thing, but it's for shoes, and it's owned by a business that's listed in our directory. So is the Women's Style Inspiration Community, Special Occasions Inspiration. And for the Shoe Club, it's the Shoe Lovers Club. It is Bougie Steps Boutique. Next, we have Working Mom Support Community. This is a free community for working moms. We have a free live selling book from JC Fashion Finds Boutique. We have 27 plus networking communities blog. This is a free blog that tells you about 27 plus networking communities. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but the blog to read it and learn about them is free, and there are a lot of free ones in the blog. We have Financial Planning Checklist. This is $0 coming from Simply Noble Services. Oh, I gotta backtrack. The Working Mom Support Community is a free community coming from Leslie Speaks. Then we have Confidence and Style Community coming from Kisses by Monique, $0. Oh, I'm sorry, not Kiss by Monique. This one is JC Fashion Finds, it's the Style Insider. Then we have free skincare consultation coming from Plano, Texas. You get a 10-minute facial and a skin analysis from a licensed esthetician. Then we have, but that's in Plano, Texas. Then we have a free speaker opportunity on a motivational talk, dialogues, and show. Another show where you can come advertise your business and speak for free. Then we have a unplugging guide workbook on how to unplug and take a break. And this is free. You can find this at Boss Babe Blog. Then we have a free marketing discovery call from bossbabeblog.com. We have a free confidence style guide from Kisses by Monique. We have a free travel consultation from MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. And we have a free emotional transition consultation from Elevate with Ebony. There we have it. Final thoughts. Just want to remind everybody that some things do require investments, monetary investments, but in many cases, it starts with a decision and it starts with the mindset. And that's what these resources are here for, to help you with deciding on if you're ready for that mindset that it takes to elevate in that area of your life. So there you have it. That is the freebie of the night. I hope that everybody enjoyed it. And I'm going to go ahead and share this inside of the communities for anyone that might want to go take advantage. If you're watching from a different platform, such as Facebook, you can find me on YouTube and you can go from there. So that's what we'll do. Just give me 1 second, everybody. And then we'll go ahead and have that posted in those communities. Just give me 1 second and we'll do a quick commercial break.
Welcome to Hootstop.com, where wellness meets design. Shop our services today for your home, office, or studio needs, as we can create anything that you envision. Hit our custom consultation and schedule an appointment today, or fill out the ad form and we'll get that started for you immediately. If you're looking for design, it's what we do here at Hootstop.com. Come and visit us. We'll see you soon. But if you can't wait, subscribe to our YouTube channel and see the artwork being made from scratch, behind the sketchbook scenes. Talk directly with me, the artist, then we do it digital, and then you already know it's getting printed on something. So start at the beginning and work your way to Hootstop.com. From YouTube to Hootstop. We got you.
Okay, everyone. So now that we share the freebie of the night, we're going to move to the service of the night. So let me just get that blog pulled up because although, actually, no, I don't have to get the blog. I can go to the website. So you can head on over to bossbabeblog.com. Hold on just a second. And there's like a search engine at the top. You can click on that search engine and you can type in, let me see, signature the Boss Babe blog signature opportunity of the month. So go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to drop the direct link in the comments. And then let me just get a quick water break so I can hydrate. And then we will go from there. Hold on. And we'll be on for maybe about like 20 more minutes. I just want to make sure I get all the opportunities this evening, since I did spend a lot of time showing off products, but I want to make sure everybody gets these benefits and insight. So just give me 1 second. Okay, I'll be right back. And then the website is bossbabeblog.com. If you did not already take advantage of that, just go ahead and check that out. It's been pinned to the comments on most of our platforms. I'll be right back. Give me 1 moment. Hold on. Okay, everyone, I am back. I'm back. Let me just take this off the screen. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and finish off these opportunities this evening. And let me take this music down because I think it's distracting a little bit. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think, but I feel like it's distracting. All right. So this is the signature opportunity of the month. I'm going to drop the link one more time for anyone that needs it, because I think that, did I get the full link the last time? Oh, I did. Okay, yeah. All right. So the signature opportunity of the month is a new thing that we're doing now. So we'll either have 1 or 2 opportunities. That way we can make sure that everyone can have at least something that they could take advantage of each month. So what it is we're going to be providing high quality business services and products. And what we're doing is we're doing it at an investment price of around $100 to $200. It will be at a much lower investment prices than what they would normally cost. For example, we have 2 different ones this month. We have the YouTube service, and then we have the visibility service that is only available for directory members. So let's walk through the YouTube service. This is called the YouTube Influencer Starter Experience. What's included? Number one, a YouTube channel optimization service. So you're going to get your channel professionally positioned with a customized YouTube channel banner, updated bio, a channel description, plus 12 custom YouTube thumbnail graphics designed to align with your industry and brand colors. Then you're going to receive a personalized YouTube content strategy. Receive a customized content strategy based off your industry, target audience, and current social media presence, where you are in your content journey. This includes guidance on what types of content to create and a structured content schedule to help you stay consistent. Then we have 5 private YouTube strategy consultations. Receive 5 private 2-hour consultations focused on helping you understand strategy and improve your content approach and confidently move forward with your YouTube presence. So these are 5 2-hour consultations that you'll receive. Last but never least, let me see, that's your off. Oh, yeah. So last but never least, we have our visibility boost experience. So this is a separate one. Okay, so that first one was the YouTube one, and you're receiving everything that I just listed, all 3 of those different parts combined for an investment of just $100. So very affordable. We only have 7 left. Then we're moving to the visibility boost experience. For the YouTube, that's for everybody. You can be a member of the directory, or you can just be an entrepreneur that saw this video and wants to take advantage. But if you are trying to start a YouTube channel, or you have one and you're trying to elevate the presentation and the impact that you have, then I recommend checking it out. I currently have over 270 plus subscribers. We are now sitting at 284 subscribers because we just gained a new subscriber tonight. Shout out Sierra. Woo woo. And I've also generated anywhere from 6,000 to 17,000 views per month for my YouTube channel. On top of that, we started off at around maybe 80 subscribers in the beginning of this year, and it's gone all the way up to 280. So I can tell you some experience that I have on growing my YouTube channel and the engagement and support that I've received. And then I can also give you some insight based off your industry. All right, so this next one is only available for entrepreneurs that are listed in our directory, and this is our Visibility Boost experience. So let's go through that. Give me one second. My shoulder was hurting a little bit. I think it's the way I was sitting. Okay, 15 dedicated visibility blogs. So you're going to get 5 blogs dedicated to products and services that we're going to spotlight. You're going to get 5 dedicated to your mission and brand value. And then you're going to get 5 dedicated to educational and customer guidance. So that's 15 in total. Then you're going to receive a product highlight podcast. And this is where we're going to highlight your products. And then we have 30-day community spotlight feature where we're going to feature your products every day for 30 days. All of these are available strictly to our directory members, and just going to give you that extra boost of visibility, because if you're a directory member, you already have multiple benefits that you have probably either claimed or maybe haven't claimed some of them, and you can always just text us and ask what you haven't claimed first before you get the visibility boost if you wanted to do that. But this visibility boost is for entrepreneurs and directory members specifically who maybe you've purchased the services and you've claimed some of your benefits, but maybe some of them you can't claim and you need someone to do extra promotion for you. For example, maybe you can't get on our live interview because you had a busy month. So you just purchase a visibility boost and we push your products out for you through a blog, through a podcast, and through a 30-day community feature. So if you're interested in that, we can do that for you. And you can purchase as many of these as you want as a directory member. There are 8 available. So if you wanted to purchase 2 and have, a 60-day shout out to your brand, 2 different podcast highlights dedicated to highlighting your products and services, and 30 blogs dedicated to your products, and really just have that boost, then you could do that. It's really up to you. If you are a member of our rewards program at Boss Babe Blog, then you can use your rewards that you already have. If you don't have any rewards or you're not a member and you would like to join so that your points from this purchase can go towards that or towards your future ones, then you're going to text 833-705-4352 and you're going to be assisted. Please give us 1 to 8 business days, and then we will get back to you with a message that aligns with what it is that you're needing. All right. So that is the service of the night that I wanted to showcase. Now we're going to move to the product of the night, and then we're going to go ahead and end this live. So product of the night, use my 25% off code. And let's see. Product of the night is going to come from nailsbyfair.com. And I think what I'm going to do is showcase her items that are available. Her Minimal Elegance collection, I'm going to showcase those. So we'll start off with the pair of nails that everybody always gets, and that is the Milky White nails. You can choose what size you want, how long you want them. So let's do this. I'm going to drop this direct link for everybody. Purchase product of the night are press-on nails coming from nailsbyfair.com, the Milky White signature set, and you can use my 25% off code KBOSS to receive 25% off of these items. Boom. All right. So now that I have showcased that those products, I think we've got everything. We did our service of the night. We did our DFW event of the night. We did our nationwide online event of the night. We did our product of the night. And oh, I almost forgot. Let's do the directory member of the night. So the directory of the member of the night is going to be Bling with Shell. Bling with Shell is the directory member of the night. And the reason why is because Bling with Shell has donated multiple items to our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday events. And I just want to say thank you again. So shout out to them, but also the quality that they put out is wonderful. When it comes to styling, she knows exactly what you like. We have so many beautiful pieces that we're going to be gifting to people that decide to pay with the picture at our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event. She has something for everyone. If you like things that are gaudy and fun and sparkly, and even vintage style, you can find those at Bling with Shell. But if you like pieces that are minimal, unique, classy, but sleek, you can also find those as well. Here are some beautiful rose gold earrings that are unique, coming from Bling with Shell, again, that she has provided for our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event. So shout out to Bling with Shell. We truly appreciate you. Here's a direct link to go shop with Bling with Shell. Thank you so much for all that you do. And thank you everyone for joining. I truly, truly appreciate you all. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching the Boss Babe Business Show. Bye-bye.